America, we are back, baby. Welcome to another episode of America Unfiltered. Glad to be back with you guys here today on Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. We do have a special episode for you guys today. We have Ceci coming on the show. Ceci, we love when Ceci comes on. It's actually very enjoyable. I do enjoy my conversations with her. I think she enjoys them a little. You know, she's deeply in love with me. We talk about it. You'll see it, you guys. Within 2 minutes of watching, you'll see how much this woman loves me. I mean, head over heels. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. You gotta bat these bitches away with a stick. It's crazy. That's what my grandma taught me. At least it's like you just gotta bat these hoes. No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna call Ceci a bitch. We're gonna be nice today. We love Ceci. Ceci's a queen. We love her. We're gonna have her on the show. She should be joining momentarily. I'm kind of just waiting. I realized I'm not even in the voice lobby. So let me get in the voice lobby so that way let me get in the voice lobby. That way when she joins, you know, we're both here. How do I get this pulled up? Why is this not why is this being all gay? Okay, well there we go. There we go. I'm going to get my video set up on there as well. But I hope you guys are having a good day so far. There's really just not a ton of ooh, is that giving a double audio? What was that? Oh, no. That was the Discord sound. Okay. Yeah, just not a ton of stuff happening actually today. We could read some of the headlines from today if you guys want. Let me get them pulled up. But I hope you guys are having a good. Oh, Jerp Sherp, let's go. God bless you, brother.
Just gifted 1 subscription on Kick.
Thank you, Jerp Sherp. God bless you. You're the man. And I just texted Ceci. I just said, we are ready whenever you are. Me and her were actually supposed to start like 10, 15 minutes ago. And then the second I sit down to start the live up, my fucking internet goes out. It's like, okay, can I just not be raped once? Can I be afforded that privilege to just not be raped one fucking time? But no, my internet went out. But we're back now. You want to know what was really fucking crazy today? Holy shit. I'm sitting at home scrolling reels like any productive member of society does at 4 p.m. during the day. Sitting at home scrolling reels on the couch, petting my dog, and then out of nowhere, I just hear a fire alarm go off. And I live in a big building, massive fire, you know, just throughout the whole building, fire alarm. And then it's like going on, and I open my door, I don't smell fire, don't smell smoke, don't see anybody panicking. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna hang out here. 30 minutes goes by, it's still going on, and I'm like, holy fuck, what's going on? So I call the office of my building, and they're like, yeah, there's a problem with it. We don't know when it's gonna be fixed. And then I'm like, okay, is it gonna be fixed today? And they were like, we hope so. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you hope so? I'm like, you're telling me there's a chance I have to sleep with my fire alarm going off tonight? And the lady was dumbfounded at my question. She was like, possibly. And I'm like, okay, well, that's pretty fucking unreasonable, actually. But they did get it off. Thank God they got it off. Let's see if Ceci has messaged us back. Let's see what's taking Ceci so long. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's asking how to join. Oh, she just joined. Let's go. Holy shit. Let me get you popped up on the screen. Holy fuck. Wait, I gotta resize this. Holy fuck, this is exciting. This is my Roman Empire.
Exciting.
How we doing?
We're good. How are you?
Oh, we're fucking killing it today. Now that you're here, holy shit. I mean, let's
what
get this.
Is up?
I'm getting this
what
resized.
What were we even fighting about?
What?
I said, what were we even fighting about?
I remember. Do you want me to remind you? I feel like elephants don't forget, though, so you're not.
No, I remember. It's I mean, it's like the same shit as always.
We were nations at wars negotiating through proxies. I forget which one of my viewers was the one messaging you, but...
You know what? I can't remember either, because I'm not going to lie. It was like a few of them.
It was either Jerp Sherp or J2. I don't know. I feel like it was Jerp Sherp. I said on one of my shows, I was like, someone send her this clip. And then someone's like, dude, I just actually sent it to her. I'm like, okay. I was kidding a little bit, but I'll take it. I gotta get fired up on Red Bull.
What's okay, so really quick, just updates. So one, I have been MIA, which I know because I've relocated across the country. So you know how that is. Like moving such a fucking bitch.
It's such a bitch. It sucks. I'd rather get AIDS than move.
Oh my God. Anyway, but Also, a couple weeks ago, I was directly from 3 feet away, bear maced in the fucking face.
I saw that
by an
video
ice
actually.
agent.
I did see that video. I sent that video
Yeah.
to a few people actually. A few of my viewers. I was like, guys, this is Ceci right here. Ceci just got fucking maced by ice. That's pretty cool, actually. Getting maced by ice is like a badge of honor. That's pretty sick.
Okay, I'll take it.
You know my feelings about. What are you drinking there? Moscow Mule?
No. It's just Coke.
Just a tin cup, though. That's wild.
Yeah, it's like what it looks like a paper cup, but it's metal and gold.
Okay, so
Cute,
real
right?
quick, do you know who
What?
this new Uncle Tom is? I don't even know if you can call him an Uncle Tom. But his new black hire at the Daily Wire. Is it still an Uncle Tom if it's a black guy shilling for Jews instead of white people? Is that like an Uncle Abraham?
Well, I think I think it is. I think it's always an Uncle Tom if you're selling out your own people. That's what makes it an Uncle Tom.
Yeah, I guess that's a decent way to look at it, but
That's, you know what I'm saying? It's the whole like.
I don't think he's
be
selling
the
out.
best
Yeah, he is
lady.
selling out his own people. But have you seen this kid? This
That's
Matt
what
Nuclear
he's doing.
kid?
Then yeah. So okay, wait. Okay, so I don't know him. So tell me about him.
He's a Jubilee guy. He's debated Parker and Dean, and he was on I forget one other. He's on another Surrounded episode. He's this little, the
What's he
ugliest
talk like?
black kid
What's
you've
his
ever
name?
seen. Matt Nuclear or Matt something, but he goes by Matt Nuclear.
Can you pull up his photo or no?
Fuck yeah, I could pull up his photo.
Because you know I was on Jubilee, so like I've probably seen this guy.
How do I do this? Wait, I have to like pop it up on the screen. Okay, how do I get this up on the screen? Oh, I got it. Okay, give me a sec. Because he's live right now. I'll just pull up his live right now.
I was gonna say
This kid's a total fucking chud, though. He's actually debating a Groiper right now. But it's not the Groiper I wish he was debating.
And of 30 minutes, that's
Here,
great.
wait,
but again, go ahead and tell us why.
How do
Go
I?
ahead. Mike is
I mean, you're not like a real American. You know what I mean? Like you're not. Like
I'm just kind of American. Yeah.
You're an anchor baby, basically.
Oh,
yeah.
can you
like
see this?
I had it my way.
If you click the
right,
screen
same
thing.
with me. But sure.
Where were you born again? Africa.
Yeah, I see it.
Where was it?
It's this kid. He's actually debating a guy named Beardson.
Maybe. Can you answer my question?
Oh God.
What do you mean, maybe? Like, why can't
Do you know
give me, like,
Beardson?
where were you born?
Because you're
No.
diverting
Oh,
again.
Wait,
do you
Beardson.
recognize this kid though?
Diverting again, and I
I
think you're
recognize
doing this
him,
because
yeah.
you don't actually.
So what do you?
want to have a
What's your
conversation
opinion
about
on this
substance.
guy?
I asked you a question that you
how do I
said you were
shut
going
this
to
shit
answer,
off? Wait.
but it doesn't seem like you
I'm
actually
so
want to answer.
shitty
The
at
question
Discord.
was,
Okay,
why
there
should
we go.
Americans be anti-Israel?
Yeah, well, Discord is actually, I don't know, not as user friendly as I thought it would be.
Discord is so gay.
Yeah, I'm not. I have to be honest with you though. A lot of the Jubilee debaters for the right, a lot of them are terrible.
A lot of the blacks and Jews for sure.
Okay.
Did you
I
watch
was gonna
this
say a lot of
recent
the women. No,
20
I'm just
MAGA
kidding.
women versus Dean Withers?
Wait, was it just 20 MAGA women?
20 MAGA women versus Dean Withers this last weekend.
I didn't watch it yet. I'm gonna have to watch it. So
I knew a couple people on it. One of them's actually coming on the show tomorrow. She was in my ICE video too.
Oh, the one who was sitting right next to you.
The Asian, yeah. The Asian persuasion. Dude, she's so funny. I love that woman. You two are the only women I actually like. I'm gonna be honest. Outside of my family, you and her are the only two women that I could tolerate.
That's crazy. You need to get out more.
That's the problem. I get out too much and I hate all the people I meet. I get out and I'm like, you're a whore. You don't have a father.
telling
Your
you,
dad would kill you.
That's because of where you live, dude.
Huge part of
Don't
it,
you
for
live
sure.
in South Florida?
If you don't have that Jeffrey Epstein money where I live, you're fucked. See, even my dog knows.
Then you should get out of there.
Or I just get that Jeffrey Epstein money.
Broaden your horizons.
Oh, my horizons are broad, sweetheart. Don't worry.
Okay, honey.
I'm going to be trying stand-up for the first time in about a week and a half.
Shut the fuck up. Are you doing an open mic?
Yeah. One of my buddies who does open mics is coming into town, and we're gonna send it, and I'm gonna go for it. Actually,
You should. That's great. So wait a minute. Okay, so have you got your type 5 written then?
I don't have any jokes written. I'm just gonna free ball.
No, no. Okay, dude,
Okay, my
don't do
dog is
that.
going crazy. Chill.
It's the worst when someone goes up there thinking they're just gonna be naturally funny. This is a
Oh, I'm
white
not gonna
man
be.
thing.
I'm
I
gonna
swear to
bomb.
fucking God. Yeah, as long as you know that.
Yeah, no,
Because
I'm
my
gonna
first
tell
time on
someone.
stage, I absolutely wrote that. I didn't practice much, but I wrote it. I was like, I'm not winging this. What the fuck?
I'm gonna look the fattest woman in the room in the eyes and just apologize to her husband.
Can I tell you right now? It's going to be an open mic. So it's going to be you and a lot of dudes exactly like you.
Yeah,
That's going to be
probably
your
not
audience.
gonna be a
Your
ton of
audience
people
is
there.
going to be a lot of white dudes.
Hey, that's my kind of place. I love that. A lot of white
There you
guys.
go.
Hell
It's your
yeah, let's
audience.
go. Yeah, someone. Okay, so you could take a joke
Excuse
or
me.
two. I'm gonna read you some of the chats we're getting. Not all pretty
Yeah,
yet
I
though.
can't see them. So I want to know what they're saying.
Someone said Ceci is a type 5. I don't know what that means. A type 5.
Okay, wait a minute. On a scale of what to what?
Well, to be fair, he's a professional looks maxer, the guy who said that, and he says I'm like a 3. So
No. On a scale of what to what?
1 to 10.
A 5.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not saying I necessarily agree or disagree, but what I am saying is recessed infraorbitals, terrible canthal tilt. No, I'm kidding. You have a negative canthal tilt, actually. Whatever the fuck that is. No, someone said Ceci is a queen on scale of 1 to 5. He said scale of 1 to 5. Someone said Chop
Okay.
City, though. I will say someone did say Chop City, but they didn't specify.
Whatever.
But that person could be a tranny. We don't know.
Don't be a dick.
No,
Also, could
I'm
just
more
be
than
one of your
serious. We don't
incels.
know. We
Right.
do not know. My tranny's
Probably-
off the fucking
probably-
rails. Holy. My tranny
Wait
stalker.
a minute. I was just about to ask about that.
Yeah.
Dude.
So they want to kill a lot of people, apparently. I don't know. The person's just an absolute freak of a person. Like they
So it wasn't just you. Like, did they have like a little list of people, or
they make videos about different people like every day, telling them they're gonna like fucking kill them and dox them and ruin their life, like a bunch of shit like that. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, they've made like a bunch of videos where they're talking about like I've killed people before, and it's like, okay, well that's a little concern. That's a little fucking odd,
Yeah.
you know?
yeah?
Yeah.
So they caught him.
No. But I do
Oh.
know, but it's like, okay, so I know his real name. I know
Can I
his.
just say something really quick though? I mean, it's just kind of funny. You're being stalked by a white guy. Welcome to the club. You
Yeah,
know,
but,
be
like-
safe. Be safe. That's all I'm saying. I'm
But
I'm
there's
not
a
making
difference
fun of you.
between
This
being
is not-
stalked by a
this
white guy
stalking
and
is
a mentally
actually,
ill
like, one of those
schizophrenic.
crimes that, but stalking is one of those crimes that actually freaks me out.
Yeah, it's not like they live
It's
anywhere near me.
so
Like, here's the thing. I know
predatory.
what state and city this person is in. I know their name. I know what their face looks like. Like, I know their real name and their new name. I know every detail.
They're not. So they're not in your state. They traveled to
No,
your
they were
state.
just in Huntington, West Virginia. I'm not gonna say where they're at now because I'm keeping a step on them, but
Okay.
yeah, they were just in Huntington, West Virginia, trying to track down and kill this guy named Anderson Henderson. That's actually how this person
Okay.
found me. So, do you know what StreamYards is?
Yeah.
So people will go live on YouTube and they'll put a link in their thing just saying like, oh, here's my StreamYards link, just join up, conversations. And me and this guy, Michael Lionheart, who's a streamer, we used to just join random StreamYards things on live and just kind of troll the people. We would just have conversations and troll the people. And I joined this one with a guy named Anderson Henderson. Never heard of him, but apparently he's like somewhat internet like he was they had Vice articles written about him, and he's kind of a creep. He's been
Okay.
arrested for stalking multiple times, like I don't know, a bunch of weird shit. But I go on this, and then my live after that, like my lives start getting flooded with comments from this one person saying, oh, Anderson Henderson's a pedophile. And then one day that same person like comes back and starts like doing all this shit to me. They're like, fuck you, I'm coming for you. And I'm like, what the fuck? And that's who the tranny is. They found me on his thing, and I guess they watch me now. I do think it's a Jew though. I do think it's a Jew. I don't know, but
Okay.
Oh,
At the end of the day, it's a white guy.
not if it's a Jew.
That's what he was born
Not
as.
if it's a Jew.
Okay, you don't believe in trans. You do? I can't remember. Do you believe trans people or no?
Do I believe it, or what do you mean?
Yeah, like if someone told you I'm trans, like would you like this person right now? You're saying is trans,
Like,
but
do
like
I
I'm
believe
telling
it's
you,
real?
yeah,
Biologically,
because I
it's
just
not.
can't
I
remember.
mean,
I'm
like,
not here to
here's the
debate
thing.
that.
It's like, where does trans end? Is guy instead of like the
No,
usual, like,
that's not my question though, because like my question is like I'm sitting here saying you're being stalked by a white guy, and you
I
keep
think
going to the
anyone
trans thing.
can
I'm just
say they're
curious, is it
anything, but are they that thing? No. Like, anyone, but because
so you're
like,
being stalked by a white guy? Okay,
Like-
just like it's just welcome to the club.
well, I think they're mentally ill. It's a mentally ill schizophrenic, is how I like to classify them. Like, this person is clearly schizophrenic. If you watch this person's videos, you would be like, holy schizophrenia. It is insane, the shit. This person posts
Yeah,
videos
well,
saying,
a lot of white men do suffer from mental health issues too.
actually, liberal white women suffer
Yeah,
more
exactly.
by like over double. But they're just, there's two answers to that. It's either they get diagnosed more because they seek the diagnoses more, or they're just more mentally ill.
Which actually, I would say it is the former most likely because we are more likely to seek help, where men 4 times more likely to kill themselves. So I feel like asking for help
men.
there, it correlates. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just I think
Men take the
that's
strong
probably
way
the
out. I
reason.
respect it.
Okay, or just the quitter's way out, I guess. Because I mean, if
at least
you
here's
couldn't
the thing:
get-
women try
you
and
couldn't
commit
handle the
suicide too.
pressure,
They
you
just aren't
couldn't
good
what?
at it. Let's be honest. Women
Oh
suck at
my
committing
God.
suicide, like everything else. Women are just no, I'm kidding. They're not
You're
failures at
fucking
everything,
worse.
but suicide women are
The thing,
failures
though,
at.
is I was thinking about this earlier. Is I was like, you've said to me before, like, women should vote, and not because I have a vagina, but because I'm just, less logical than men. And I thought, it's funny that James would say that to me though, because I know for a fact he knows men that are less logical than me.
100%.
Okay, I know.
But I also want to take the
So
voting
I was
rights away
like-
from so many men.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I've
Well, then
actually
he actually been
altered my
speaking on the
proposition.
topic. Wait, because this kind of goes with this. Did you see my last Dr. Daft debate that I did, where the conservative woman, she presented the idea that voting is a privilege, not a right, and the way to obtain the right is that we should take a political aptitude test.
Was that the one versus Savannah Stone?
No,
Oh.
Savannah wasn't on that one.
I saw a clip.
Savannah.
I saw a clip of
She's
that.
such a fucking. She's such a.
Well, she's an e-girl.
You know what's interesting? But can I be honest with you? What's funny is that she says she's a trad wife, right? But she does not have children. I've never seen her cook anything. Like,
She's
all the little
rich.
clips I've seen is of her, like, with a smoothie and makeup. And I'm like, how is this? What is this? I don't know. Because
Here's the thing: a trad wife isn't on the internet.
No, can I? Right now, I am more trad wife than the most of them, actually.
I saw your thing,
I'm
your
not gonna
liberal
lie.
trad wife lifestyle you're starting.
Babe, I just cut the first one. I'm going to put it out. But no, legit, for the last 2 months, I've been living on a homestead with my boyfriend, and I have goats and ducks, and I bake and I cook and I cut down trees and help him build shit.
He could
And
thank
then I
me.
still
None
go
of this
out
would have
and
happened if
paint.
he never met me.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's exactly it. You're my influence. Get out of here.
God bless you. God bless your sweetheart. No, here's the thing. Men kill themselves because they have to deal with the women. That's what it is. I had to think about it for a moment.
Really? Oh, that's funny because I thought that's why you all killed us.
That's part of the reason, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Do I blame OJ? Not really. No, I'm kidding. I mean, OJ killed a woman and a Jew. At a point, do we celebrate the guy? No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
Fuck.
He killed a whore, a mud shark whore, and a Jew. Like, are we really?
Oh my God, James. Here's the thing, though, is I know that you're a grifter. You don't actually fucking feel this way. Or if you did, let me ask you this. Would you say this shit in person to someone's face?
Would I say this to OJ's face? He's dead.
Yeah, no, not OJ, but like, would you call someone like
A mud shark whore?
to-
Oh, I've done that to many women, yeah.
Would you do it to a guy, though? Like, would you call that to his girlfriend in front of him? Like a black dude in front of his girlfriend? Would you do that?
I would probably just look in disgust if I saw it. Like, here's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't look
you
in
wouldn't.
disgust at an interracial couple, or at least visibly on my face, maybe on the inside. But here's the thing. I think people should be able to make their own. Like, if people are genuinely not attracted to a certain race, it's absurd to say you're forced to stay within, that race that you're not. Like, that's absurd. I just think people should be more informed. I think we were sold a bill of propaganda when we were told that it doesn't matter at all, because I think on some level it does. And it matters for two reasons. It matters white replacement. I just don't want white people to go extinct. White people need to have more kids. That's one reason. And the second
So
reason
then
would
tell them
be
to stop. Then you guys should start fucking each other again. But that's the interesting
But
part
the
about
white
you is
women
that
are
you're
the
always
problem.
preaching about like, oh, we don't want the whites to die off, but you're not out having sex or trying to procreate. And a lot of the times, your incel audience, you're telling them like, oh, fuck women, forget women. Women are illogical.
I'm not telling them
And it's
forget
like, don't
women.
you
I'm just
want
telling
us?
them don't fall for their tricks and traps. Women have so much. Here's the thing. I actually sent this to a
You
female
know the
earlier.
tricks and traps men have? This is a
Yeah, but
people
men are
thing. This is
better.
a
We're
human thing.
good at
People are either
manipulating.
going
That's the
to be
difference.
treacherous or they're not. That
The-
doesn't depend on my reproductive system.
The thing with women is you have to like treat it like with a guy. It's so simple. Men are so simple to understand. Women are complicated because everything's backwards. And not only that, women are just very biological creatures in the sense of like if you're a dick to a woman, she'll forgive you 9 times out of 10. And no matter how much of a dick you are. If you're a pussy to a woman, she'll never forgive you. Like, women are biological creatures. Extremely unforgiving biological creatures.
Give me an example of being a pussy to a woman, because if you're talking about like if a guy came over and pushed me and you didn't do shit, yeah, you're a pussy. But that means you're also not
Even
my
like lesser
protector. Like I
examples
need
of
to be.
that.
Right. So give me one, because I don't know if I've ever been with a dude that
Just
I
the way he
thought, I don't
talks, or
know.
like, I don't know, constantly seeking either reassurance
But
or
that's
I don't know.
okay, but that right there, but see that right there again are human traits. There are people that are
That's a
needy and
pussy
people that
trait.
aren't. That is not a woman trait, though.
I
I've
never
met
said a
some
woman
women
trait.
that
I
I
said it's a
know are
trait of a
dating men that
pussy.
are like, okay, my guy is so needy, blah, blah, blah. Like, I hear women talk like this too. This is, again, human shit. The human traits outweigh the gender traits.
No. The human traits do not outweigh the gender traits because there is
Yeah,
real
because both of them
differences.
are human traits.
Well,
You're either a treacherous person or not, male or female. What are we talking about?
My original statement wasn't even about. My original statement was women will forgive you for being a dick, but not a pussy. One of the truest statements ever made.
I think that women I think we forgive too much in general,
Women are
whether
so
it be
easy
for
to
being a
manipulate.
pussy
It's
or an
crazy.
asshole.
I know how to manipulate women. I'm so good at it. It's crazy. Like, if you text a woman in the morning, first thing in the morning, if you just text her, hey, I had a dream and you were in it, and then just don't respond to her the rest of the day, she'll love you forever. Free game, everybody.
You know what's funny about that is men, what's interesting about that is guys that when I start dating them, if they text me first thing in the morning, usually like, good morning, beautiful. For
it's
me,
so
sometimes
gay.
I'm like,
Exactly.
no.
You'll never forgive a man for being a pussy.
It's not. No. That's not what I was going to say. For me, it sets off a fuckboy vibe. It doesn't set off it sets off the, okay, so you're going to do this, and then the morning you don't fucking text me. Okay. You know what I mean? It doesn't set off
It's a pussy
vibes to me at all.
It's just like you can't put a
sweet.
woman on a
It's just
pedestal.
for me, because I'm guarded, sets off fuckboy vibe. I don't get pussy.
You can't put her on a pedestal ever. Never. And until the day she is birthing your child, you cannot put that woman on a pedestal. And then she deserves it that day. She's earned it. But other than that, it's like you just can't do it. You'll suffer the consequence. Like, a good example is like, look at Tom Brady. Objectively, one of the best looking men of all time. One of the richest men outside of like tech and politics.
Really quick. I'm sorry, really quick. Tegan, if you're watching this, you're so right.
Tegan,
okay.
What's Tegan's BMI and age?
That he was like, this guy's definitely gay. And then you just now literally go, Tom Brady, a very good looking man. And so the timing is just
I'm
gone.
Gay. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, we'll talk. It's not gay to say a guy's a good looking guy. It'd be gay if I said I want to suck his dick.
The timing was good. The timing was great for me. Go on. So he is. Go on.
This feels emasculating. Okay, but Tom Brady, objectively good looking guy, very rich, worth $500 million. His wife fucks the jujitsu instructor. It's like, you could be the most accomplished NFL player of all time, and your wife will still go suck some other guy's dick. It's like that's what women do.
Accomplished football player doesn't mean accomplished husband or partner. You don't know what happens behind closed doors.
She cheated on him. It doesn't matter. She's the one who sold the relationship out.
But that's what I'm saying, though, is that, like, I don't understand. How do you know that he wasn't running around on her? He's a football player. Like,
because
what are we
it was never
talking
in the
about?
divorce.
Also, who gives this shit? I don't give a
As
fuck
a man,
about Tom Brady.
I give a shit because it's like, how am I supposed to get married? How am I supposed to trust a woman?
See, you're comparing yourself to Tom Brady.
I
You're
know.
not a
I
football
don't compare.
player.
That's
You're
the
not
point. You're proving my point. I don't compare.
No, but you shouldn't, is my point. These are apples and oranges you're comparing. That's my fucking point. Just because you're both men,
If
that
he's
doesn't
an
mean
apple,
shit.
I'm like a grape.
I'm not going to walk around comparing myself to every fucking woman. I might as well hang myself by the end of the day. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
And also, let me point this out to your audience right now. Men who are watching this, who are falling into the weird same echo chamber you're in right now. The reality is, I had a guy one day. When he broke up with me, he said, I just know I'm going to find a better version of you. Okay? That is the craziest fucking thing someone could say to somebody. But my immediate thought was, one, better version of me would not date you. But also, just because someone is better than me, whether it be like good looking or successful or funny or smart or whatever, just because they're better than me doesn't mean they're going to be better for you.
No, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. My only point is you could literally provide, protect. You could be one of the most accomplished people of all time and objectively one of the most handsome people.
That's my point. You keep assuming you know the relationship. You don't actually know. Nobody ever knows what's happening behind closed doors.
I read the divorce settlement. He didn't cheat. He cheated in football, not on his wife.
But you don't understand what I'm saying. The reason she cheated, right? We don't know anything that happens behind closed doors. That's my fucking point.
I'm not saying what she did was unless you're a whore.
Cheating is wrong. Of course, obviously, but I am saying you don't actually know shit.
I know she was a whore.
Other
I can say that definitively.
Read that they allow the public to view. So, okay.
Well, divorces are public for the most part.
I'm just letting you know. Well, that's what they disclose, what they decide to disclose in court. What are you fucking kidding me?
Wait. There's something in here that I wanted to read, but it scrolled past. Wait. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Someone was talking. I forgot what we were saying. Were we saying something about hitting women earlier? Or no, was someone in my chat mentioned it. And here's what I realized: men who beat women never run out of women to beat. Why is that? Like a guy who abuses a girlfriend always has a girlfriend.
Okay, because they are predators and they know how to hunt. They look for vulnerable women. It's like when cult leaders start a cult. It's like when anybody's looking for a target. That's the way they operate. I mean, that's just the reality. They target specific types of women. Single, desperate, weaker. Maybe they go for women that they know are a little less better looking than them so that they can have that over them. I mean, that's just an awful man you're describing right now. I don't, what the fuck?
Well, you just
said, he'll never run out of a woman to beat. What you're doing right now is trying to blame women for getting beat? Is that your point right now? What the fuck is that statement supposed to mean? What's the purpose of that statement, I guess, is my question.
I'm just curious how what's the mentality from a female's perspective? Like, why do these men...
Well, the fucking reality is, though, most of those females probably didn't know he beat the last one.
Do you think
it's not like you guys come with a fucking record attached? I wish.
What is the... If there is an appropriate time to hit a woman, what is it? Like, what has to happen for it to become justified?
If she hits you first. Like, if I fucking deck you in the face,
what if she doesn't deck you? What if she just, like, throws something at you? Like, I had next to a water bottle at me. Did I ever... I didn't, but did I ever right in that moment to just...
Hold the fucking phone. Are you talking about a plastic water bottle? Like a water bottle? Like an Aquafina? Like I would buy in a store?
Like this, but full. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right in my head.
Real? Are you actually... Really?
Well, what if I did that to her? So what if I just whipped a...
Let's paint this picture, actually. Okay, so you guys are what? You were arguing about what?
She was having a bipolar breakdown and threw a water bottle at my head.
And now you're asking me if it would be okay to hit your girlfriend who's in the middle of a fucking breakdown? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well,
What is
bipolar women are
with
always
you?
having bipolar breakdowns. You can't fix that. But here's
Well,
the
I
thing.
guess same for men,
You're
except
saying
what you do
it's
is murder us instead.
okay. What if I
Right?
whip the
I
water
throw a
bottle
water
at her
bottle,
head?
you stab me. I get it. No, I mean same. We have same like there's danger. There's different types of danger. That's all.
It sounds like you're victim blaming when you say that I would be in the
No,
wrong for.
I just said that you have a level of danger as well.
So if I
But you
whip
know
the
what's
water
really
bottle
funny?
at her head, would
Can I
she
just
be?
say right now, my boyfriend is watching this right now live in the other room, and he's texting me and he's
Does he
like,
know
"I
you're
want to
in love
come
with
debate
me?
this guy."
No, I'm kidding.
That's funny.
Wait, your boyfriend's
Yeah.
watching? All right, boyfriend, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, boyfriend.
He wants to come in here and debate you. I don't think you want that though.
I'll take the smoke. I'll debate your boyfriend. I don't care. Let me get 5
That's
more minutes. I
hilarious.
only need 5 minutes. Let me get a few more minutes alone. No, I'm kidding.
Let's do it.
No,
What's
but
the
okay.
chat
So
saying?
if let's see, if I whip the water bottle at her head, is she justified in hitting me?
If I
Like if
wait,
I picked
what?
up
Yeah,
a full
you're not in
1 pound
the middle
water
of a
bottle.
fucking bipolar breakdown. Yes, you're not in the middle of a bipolar breakdown. Sure.
So that just
I mean,
so
if you were, let me say this: if my boyfriend I knew was bipolar and he was having a fucking episode, and he threw a water bottle, by the way, a plastic water bottle at me,
it's 1 pound.
I would get freaked out. Yeah, I would get freaked out, but I'd probably call his mom or call my neighbor or something. I wouldn't fucking.
Well,
I
we
don't
were
know,
at
dude.
her
I'd wanna
parents'
help
house when
you.
it happened, and her dad came in the room a second later, freaking out.
So you also already had a bodyguard there, dude. This is the puss out you're
Bodyguard? I
talking
just
about.
met this guy the day before. I was just meeting her family, and she has a bipolar breakdown. Throws a fucking thing
Babe,
at me. Her dad's
dude,
coming in the room like,
sweetheart.
what's going on up here?
You literally were at her parents' house. This poor girl has a breakdown, and
Poor
you
girl.
feel
Yeah,
threatened.
my poor rapist. That's crazy.
Your audience,
blaming.
okay, my boys watching this that I know missed me because I know you did. Friday, I'm putting out one of the Get Some shows. I have a call scheduled for that day. I am so excited about this guy from Idaho hit me up on Instagram. He's like, "How does your show work? I want to call in and talk to you."
Oh, the
So I had to fill out my
or Intel for incels?
yeah, Get Some Intel for Incels. So I had him fill out my little Intel for Incels questionnaire to get the feel of who he is, and we're gonna have a chat. I'm super excited.
Could you give me the questionnaire right now?
Can I? Oh, well, I don't have. It's you know what? It's on my phone that I'm using right now. But I can send it to you via IG, so you can fill it out. I want to see
I'll
your
do it.
answers.
My
Okay,
answers are probably
okay.
incredible.
And you can post it on your next show,
I'll
and
do
the
it
rest
live
of
on
them
the
can
show.
fill it
What are
out
you
and send
talking
it to me.
about?
Yeah, oh yeah, you'll do it live. On
I'll
the show,
fill it
Jeff.
out live on the show.
Perfect. Do you want to meet my boyfriend?
Bring him in. Bring him in. Is he a Chad or no?
Is he a Chad?
Is he a Chad? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Chad.
His mom's a Chad.
Chads can get
Your
away with hitting
mom-
women. That's crazy too.
He said your mom's a Chad.
My mom? You haven't met my mother. My mother would beat the fuck out of you.
Oh, you should come here.
All right, let's meet the guy.
Great. Okay.
How we doing? What's your name?
Hello,
This is Tegan.
I didn't hear it, but it's okay.
Okay, you can call him T.
I don't know. I
But
feel like
anyway,
me and
so that's
Ceci.
what you were saying.
Ceci's kind of
So
like
what's
my
the chat saying?
what?
What's the chat saying?
Right now, not a ton. Actually, wait. Yeah, not a ton right now. They're really calling you a victim blamer for your comments about me getting hit with a water bottle, to be honest. They're really calling you a victim. They're going to cancel you, Ceci. They're going to cancel you.
Listen, I'm not victim blaming you. I am saying you have to put it into perspective from her lens. She wasn't her. She was in a
But
listen, if
that
someone's
is her.
bipolar-
She was just a bipolar bitch. Like, that was her.
And did you know that before?
No, you want to
Did
know
you
the
know that
craziest thing
before?
about it? I
What?
might even be saying too much. I'm probably not. I don't care. She'll never watch this. But She wasn't even diagnosed bipolar when it happened. I just like kind of knew she was, like you could just tell. She got diagnosed the next weekend, and then I broke up with her right after.
I mean, that's probably for the best for both of you.
100%. I'm not. You think I
100%.
don't have
She
the
does not
patience
need
to
a
fucking
boyfriend
deal
like
with
you.
that? Because here's the thing: a woman hits
looks like
me
it
enough
can be
times,
done.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out. Like eventually, it's gonna happen. Eventually, I'm gonna have to Ray Rice a woman, and I don't want to have to do that. Wait, did Ray Rice beat his? Yeah, Ray Rice beat his wife, I think. What a good guy.
I have no idea.
Former NFL running back, beast mode. Honestly, the best NFL players beat their wives. The best one killed his ex, like O.J. Simpson, greatest running back of all time, but they don't talk about it because he killed his ex-wife.
And then you have to wonder if it's because of all the concussions.
Did he?
I don't know.
You can
I'm
make
just
an
saying.
argument. I think Aaron Hernandez murdered the people because of the
That's who I
concussions. Because
That's
that
why there's
was
a little bit. Also, the fact that he was closeted and had a lot of animosity toward that,
he
all that
was, but
shit.
he was like he was closeted, but he wasn't actually like he was gay, but he wasn't. It's so hard to explain, but he was molested as a kid by it was either his uncle or somebody. He was raped as a
I saw
very
the
young
doc.
kid. And he was always attracted to women, but then he had this weird sexual because of that. Like a lot of people who, I think it's like 40% of gay people got molested as kids. It's something around there, 40 or 45%. And he was one of those where it's like he had a wife and kids and he slept with, hundreds of women, but he did fuck a dude his way. He did fuck a dude in Cabo, the fucking trainer. Very gay, very gay. I felt bad for Hernandez, though. I mean, the whole thing was just... He had a bunch of gang friends from home. He never really escaped it. I don't know. I kind of felt bad for him. He would have been one of the greatest tight ends of all time. And then he became one of the greatest tight ends in prison. And then he hung himself. But that was actually genius. I don't know if you know about that. That was genius. Him killing himself was the smartest move he ever made. He died an innocent man. And the Patriots, the New England Patriots, because he was in the process of an appeal and he killed himself during the appeal. So that way he was deemed innocent until proven guilty. The Patriots still had to pay out his $25 million contract to his family. He wrote in his suicide note, P.S. You're rich at the end.
Wow.
He knew what he was doing. That. His lawyer definitely told him, you got to kill yourself. Like, you just got to do it.
That's insane.
Yeah. What a guy, though.
Wow.
Honestly, that's...
Well, that's a huge sacrifice to make.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, if I'm staring down the barrel of life, I'll kill myself too. If I'm in prison for life, I don't know, maybe not, but probably.
Though, I used to say that. I used to say if I had to go to prison for life, I'd rather die. But sometimes I think, no, actually, I would do okay in prison.
I'd get raped.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I think I would do actually okay.
I'd probably get raped at some point. Like, that's the thing.
You would.
Probably. I'm not that tall. Like, that's the thing. I would eventually just, like, some 6'5" guy is going to just, be like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm just going to have to fight him.
Well,
I'm going to have to fight him. And that's just not going to end well. I'm not going to be there for that. There's weight classes in fighting for a reason.
Some of us, don't even have to go to prison to experience that. So, crazy.
That's bold of you to assume I've never been raped, Ceci.
Well, you just sounded like you hadn't because you said,
By a man, no. Technically, by a woman, yes. Technically.
Wait. Okay, tell me. Explain that. Now I need to know.
Rape laws are really shitty. Technically, you've probably been raped by, like, every guy you've ever had sex with. Like, rape is defined as, like, if you have a drink, you cannot give or withdraw consent. Like, if you have any alcohol in your system, you cannot...
Okay. Stop with this law technicality shit. Explain your situation and why you feel you were raped.
Oh,
because like, I don't feel I was
you're
raped
unconscious and a female starts doing sexual things with you, that's rape.
So wait, say that again?
Like if you're passed out unconscious and a female starts doing sexual things to you, that's rape.
Okay, so that's why. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You're like
every guy I know that's
all over
happened
the fucking place.
So she got you fucked
up. So she got you fucked up, and
I
then
got myself fucked up. But yeah.
Okay. So you blacked out, and then she had sex with you with her pussy, or did she sodomize you?
I feel like we don't need to go into. Do we ask rapists about what happened? Do we ask rape victims?
You don't have to.
No,
You don't
I
have to.
care,
You don't have
but-
Hey, no questions, no answers.
Oh,
But you don't have to give an
I
answer.
don't care in the end. I'm just thinking about it. And I'm like, the idea is so funny to like look at a rape victim and be like, okay, so did they what they
Yeah,
do
I was just thinking that. I was like, you know what's funny is I'm questioning him and he's laughing about it, but these are the questions that like we have to answer most of the time. You know what I mean? Like, what were you wearing? I wonder, what were you wearing that night, James?
I was in my bed, so I was wearing boxers and that's it. I was dressed like a complete
You were
slut.
asking for it.
I ask women what.
Yes.
Here's the thing: I'm a believe all rapist guy. I'm open about that. No, I don't believe all rapists, but I believe a
Wait,
lot.
what the fuck did you just say? Wait, what the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say? Honest to God,
I said
James,
I'm a
like, what the
believe
fuck
all
did you
rapist
say?
guy.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just saying off the wall shit on Kick.
No, I'm not.
There's no way that you're being serious.
I said I'm not.
There's
It's not
no way
all.
you're being serious.
I believe a lot, though. I will say.
I will tell you right now. I will fucking tell you right now. If you continue down this path of I believe rapists, I am definitely getting off the line. And I definitely won't be back. There's one thing about talking about certain things in a bad light, but like to say that I believe most rapists is disgusting.
I believe any
That is
case
the
where there's not
fucked up
physical
thing.
evidence or
This is
where
the first time I wish that the answer to that last question was yeah, she sodomized you.
sodomized. Oh, that's crazy. You wish? That's crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna go stick to your level. I'm not one of those they go
I
low,
mean,
we
I
go
don't wish
high.
rape
That's
on
not
anybody.
me.
I just actively
It's a
do
few.
not believe
I don't
anybody
wish on
without.
anyone except you.
I just don't believe anybody without physical evidence or that didn't make a claim. Like, without that, it's so hard because where it comes from is seeing the way women claim rape.
But you know what's interesting about that is that do you think that women want to go through the entire process because it's a long process?
Oh, it's terrible. I've seen
If
it.
you were
Yeah.
if you even actually get justice and get a conviction, do you think most women want to go through that process? You get questioned
Probably
over
not,
and
but-
over and over, then again over and over by lawyers. Then you have to go through every fucking gruesome detail. You think that's what we want to go through? For what? To do what?
I don't
To,
think life's
at the end
about
of the
what
rainbow,
people want
not
and don't
fucking
want,
see a
though.
conviction most of the time. So we go through it for fucking nothing most of the time.
Yeah, but
So what are
the
you
mindset
talking
of
about?
that is what leads to enabling more of
It's
that.
like any other thing in life. You're gonna go through the long process. You're gonna go through this long process for what?
I think
This
people
long,
should,
painful
yeah.
process
I think people should.
to when it's not.
Every
it's
rapist that doesn't
based on
get
bullshit.
reported is going to rape again.
I will tell you right now, it's 2 to 9% of rapes that are false. 2 to 9%. Okay. And those are the ones that are, and let's be real here, a large percentage of rapes aren't even reported.
I've
Okay,
heard a
because we know what
wildly
happened.
different number.
We know what happened. It's cops and people like you that believe rapists and not us. And then you wonder, why is there always women to beat? Well, because we're, kind of ignored over and over and over. And when you're beat down over and over and over, you fall into this mindset. And then men like that, you're easy prey. You're easy prey. You've been conditioned. That's what society does.
Well,
And it's
here's
funny
the
because
thing.
you sit here and talk.
It's not
What?
even like, it's not like a woman who's like, oh, I just got raped yesterday. It's like, I immediately don't believe her. That's not the case. The case is more, a woman says, oh, I was raped 10 years ago. And it's like, okay, like, you didn't file a report. You don't really have any evidence. Is it worth even entertaining?
Again, because of the process that you have to go through.
But ignoring
It's
the
fucking
process won't fix
awful.
an issue. Like just because the process is difficult.
Again, because of men like you. This is why women don't report. This is why
Well, I
there isn't
believe the
physical
women who
evidence by the
report
time.
it.
Because we're gonna cross a dude like you. No, this isn't. You're the problem. You're the problem. You
The
perpetuate
women
the
who
problem.
report it and do the women who go and get a rape kit and the women who actively report it as it happens or after.
Are brave as fuck and
Yeah, they
strong
are, and
as
they're
fuck.
great for doing that. But the women who don't, it's not even saying they're bad. It's just saying that what they're doing is
didn't report
actively
mine.
hurting other women.
I didn't report mine when I was 15. I didn't report the
When
one when
you're
I was 13.
underage, well, first of all, I'm sorry that happened when you're a
because
kid. But second of all, when you're a kid, it's way different. Like, there's a difference between, I'm talking about adults. So I'm saying, like, if somebody who is like a 25-year-old at 35 says, like, oh, I was raped at 25, that's a lot different than like a 15-year-old. Because when you're a kid, there's a lot of different things, and you possibly don't realize what's happening. You possibly don't realize the idea of consent or age of consent. You don't necessarily, and you're more susceptible to not only propaganda, but like fear of punishment as a child. And it's very easy for an adult to instill that fear in you. So
And
as
you
a
don't
child,
think
it's way
that
different.
women at 25 might fear punishment of reporting because most of the time it turns on us anyway? That's
How
the
does it
problem.
turn
Is
on
the
them?
fear.
That's what I'm curious. And I'm not even saying you're wrong.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm
You
curious.
literally just sat there. You said, one were labeled a whore. You're sitting there questioned what were you wearing? You get put on you like you asked for it. And now you're re-traumatized and re-victimized over and over when you have to tell your story over and over to at the end of it, possibly sit face to face with this dude and then have him, nothing happens. He just gets to walk free. That's it. I went through all of this for nothing. And this motherfucker's just gonna go do it again because rapists don't stop. That's not,
Well,
they
that's
don't.
one of the
It's not
reasons
one
to
time
report
thing.
them, actually. But I understand your perspective. I'm just saying I don't think it's I get what you're saying about, oh, it's hard to do all that. But I just don't think it's an efficient way to actually, you're never going to stop the problem of rape. It's never just going to go away. But you can, like, the people who rape,
But that's interesting that you say that problem will just never go away.
well, no crime will
it's
ever
men
just
who
go
rape.
away.
Wait, excuse me. So, excuse me. It's men who rape most of the time, right? Like 98% of the time, let's say. Actually, yeah, it's like percent of the time.
Probably.
That men are committing these things. So, are you just saying men are just incapable of not raping? Like, is there a way? Do you think? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you
because
think
it's
rapists
not.
are? Wait, let me ask. Are rapists born or made? Also, is there a way then to circumnavigate that with mental health programs? Like, is there a way to get to younger men to try to get them to not become this way? What is the problem? Because I don't understand rapists. So what the fuck is the issue? Since you're an empathizer for rapists,
I'm not an
I
empathizer
thought
for
maybe you
rapists.
could.
I'm an empathizer
You
for the
are.
falsely
You
accused.
are. So you
But
can go ahead and maybe give me some insight
yeah, okay.
into the
So,
rapist
one,
mind.
like you are right. It is the vast majority. 90 to 99% of rapes are committed by men. But at the same
It's
time,
97%.
it's committed by less than 1% of the men. It's the same men over and over again committing all the rapes. It's not like all men are rapists or
Oh,
even.
look at that. I say it all the time. It's not all men, but it's always a man. And good men know the difference. And I don't have to
Well,
fucking
yeah, it is
explain
always a
any
man
further.
because men are physically stronger. Like if women had the physical capabilities to rape a man, you would see it probably more often. But they don't.
That's the dumbest fucking. Go on.
That's not the dumbest
Go
thing ever.
on.
That's true. You would.
Go
I'm
on.
just saying. I'm not saying it would be as
Because men
common.
murder women at a higher rate. You guys murder us at the rate is what, 88%?
Because men are stronger.
Women are capable of murder, though. If I have a gun, I can fucking kill anybody, but we're not
Yeah,
out
but
doing that
women
at the
tend
same
to
rate as
choose
you.
less
The
aggressive.
capability isn't necessarily
But even
the
when
problem
women
and why
murder,
we're not
they tend to
committing.
choose less aggressive forms of murder. Like when a woman murders her husband, she's less likely to shoot him than she is to like poison him.
Yeah, that's if it's premeditated, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's
But
the
rape
reason it's always
rape,
leaning men is men are stronger, men are bigger, men are more aggressive risk takers.
So you're just inherently more rapey? I mean, what the fuck are we talking about?
Men are more built to
so then
rape if that's
the
what
case,
you're asking.
then,
It's not saying they're more rapey,
well,
but they're more able.
so then rape is a male trait. Is that what we're talking about now?
No,
What are we
females rape
talking
as
about?
well. It's a more
But
men
the
are going to
skew is
rape.
so
Yeah, it's a.
fucking bad. No. You
I
can't
would say
sit
the
there.
idea
If
of
me and
anything
Craig about this,
aggressive is more
if we were
male.
talking about like black people statistically, and it's 97%, I'm supposed to go with that. It's 97% on men rape. Okay,
Yeah.
So
And
what's
like
up?
half of
What
that's
is it?
men fucking
Is
other
it a male
men too,
trait?
by the way. But yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying here?
It's not
Is it a
really.
male
It's a
trait
very
then?
different
Because we always
statistic.
have these arguments about like toxic masculinity, and I never like. Okay, on Jubilee when I debated Pierce, I wanted to ask him, but I got cut off. I wanted to ask him what makes something masculine, right? Is it just because it's something men do more often, or it's something that like just men exhibit more? Because if that's the case, then rape and murder are fucking masculine as fuck, but they're not good forms of masculinity. It's toxic.
It's just
Right?
so
If
funny the
that's
way
like
you said that.
what makes something masculine? If it's something men do more often, then fucking you all are rapey.
Yeah, I mean, you
And
have a
what just
decent
inherently,
argument.
what are
Like
we
again,
talking about?
You don't have the worst argument there. I mean, again, the idea that I would phrase it more in the way of anything aggressive,
I
even
also
like
want to really
sexual
quickly say,
aggression,
though,
is always just going to be
this
geared hard towards
argument is
men.
me playing devil's advocate because I don't believe that, like, that's, I think, again, human traits outweigh the gender traits. But if we're going to go with, well, if men do this so much more than women, then it's masculine. Okay, well, then this is not good masculinity.
Well, yeah,
But
there's
I'm
bad
saying,
femininity,
again, you
bad
know me, Jay.
masculinity,
You know I'm not
bad.
an all men type of woman. You know that.
There's good and
You know,
bad
I
of
know the
both.
difference.
There's good and bad of too
Yes,
much masculine, too much feminine, vice versa for both.
but the difference is the repercussions, right? Like if a woman is too feminine, what are the repercussions of that? Where if a man is too masculine, am I gonna get raped? What the fuck are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. We all
Well,
like you
there's
with the
levels
water
to that, I
bottle and me with
guess.
a knife.
Because again, I wouldn't
Different types of
classify it as
danger.
masculine. I'd classify it as like aggressive. And sexual aggression could be tied into that, which would be rape. Like men are more likely to be
So,
aggressive because men are more aggressive risk takers, and because testosterone will make you more aggressive.
do you think aggressive is a male trait?
More male than female, yeah, for sure.
See, this is where I love the debaters here because you'll just fit it where it fits. Like this, we were arguing something else. You'd be all opposite on this. It's funny to me.
Like what? Like
Fit it where it fits. Put it where it fits. I get it.
I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all. How long did it take for her to get mad at me again? Let's see. How long are we into this? We're less than an hour and she's mad at me again.
Because you know what the reality is that you and I both have like decent sense of humor so we can like converse, but the reality is you're like a bad person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like if I met you in person and you said some shit like this to me,
you would love me.
I might throat punch you. Like, I don't know. Just if I met a guy like you at a bar, let's say, and I overheard a conversation you're having, I 100% would fucking hurt you. So it's just like
that wouldn't work out for you.
That
you would try and hurt me in the bar.
Both have a sense of humor. We could communicate like this. But just so you know, in the real world, you're actually not a good person, James, if this is how you actually walk around thinking. Because your beliefs control what you do. So I can't imagine what you're like out in the world. Like I'm trying to picture
life
you
out in the
walking
world's
into a
incredible.
restaurant
It's so
and there's
fun.
a lot of black people there. Like, I wonder how you operate on the daily.
How wait.
Although
what was the black comment?
I didn't.
It cut out. What was the black comment?
I said, I wonder how you operate in daily life. Like when you walk to a restaurant, it's a lot of black people, or I just wonder how do you operate.
I go to besides the wait staff.
Exactly, I was going to say, but then I said, but you're in South Florida, and you're surrounded by, and that's everything. Broaden your fucking horizons. You need to get out of that place. You really do.
I mean, I've lived in different parts of the country. The thing I like about here is the weather and the beach, and the access to money. This is the wealthiest part of the country. This is where all the money is.
You should try California then.
The tax rate is just if California had Florida's tax rate, I would. I will be honest. I love LA. I love LA. Every time I go there, I'm in love with it. I love the city. I think the way, like, I'm one of the people on the right who's like, yeah, all the things they say about LA, like, I would say it's about 10% as true as they say. Sure, it's kind of dangerous. Sure, there's a lot of drug addicts and illegals. But in reality, the city is mainly beautiful and a lot of white people. And I really do love LA. The problem is I just can't, I'm not like, I pay 0% income tax here.
Hey, listen, I get it. I understand completely why people, dude, I don't live there anymore. I mean, I'm there part-time. I go back to work and stuff, but it got far too expensive.
Someone said,
but,
how can I send Ceci money so she can buy a shirt without holes in it?
Okay, my Venmo is very Ceci. Send me some fucking money and I'll buy a new shirt. There you go. You can even pick it out.
Really? If I send you money, I can pick a shirt out for you?
You know what, James? Send me,
Someone sent me that shirt the guy made in my Telegram the other day. Someone sent me the shirt the guy made in my Telegram the other day now.
No Nazi symbols, no white supremacy shit. No, I'm not doing that.
What about the N-word?
What about what?
If it says the N-word right across it.
No, I'm not doing anything like that. That's crazy. Let me end my career before it starts. Get the fuck out of here.
Actually, I need
Oh
a
my
Groy
God,
Bet
do
to
you know
mail
what
the
just popped
Groy
in my
Bet
head?
shirt to her.
Wait, do you know what just popped? Okay, I'll do that one. Do you know what just popped? I would. The Groiper, I would do
The
that.
Groy Bet shirt?
Do you know?
Let's go.
I would do that. Do you know what, who popped in my head though just now for some weird reason? Like when I said I don't want to end my career before it starts. Riley Gaines. Did you see the recent clip of her on her show where they were feeding her lines, like of her thoughts?
I don't watch
She
your
was like,
show. You're the only
I don't
female
watch the
show
show
I
either.
watch. I will be honest about that. I watch your show. You're the only female content creator that I'm like, okay, I can tolerate this. Can't tolerate any of them. Can't. It's nonsense. It's all slop and nonsense. It's all crazy.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I can't disagree with that thought on Riley at all. Oh my God, though, because I don't watch her show, but I saw a clip of it where I don't remember what they were discussing. It was something about Trump, but they literally, she goes, "What are my thoughts?" And they like fed her lines of how she, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What
I
the
mean, Riley
fuck?
Gaines' claim to fame was the whole swimming thing, which that's a real
Transphobe.
grievance, but it's like to build a political career off of that is so absurd to me.
Dude, it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last.
It
You're
will for the sole
literally
reason that she's
stepping
propped up
on
by
the
big money.
fringe 1% of people in the country that like don't affect anyone. Like it's the dumbest fucking hill to die on.
The reason she'll last is because she's propped up by big money like TPUSA. That's the only reason. It's
She's
not her
gonna last.
skill.
No, I'll tell you right now, she's not gonna last. Now that clip is out, she's not gonna last. People have. It's not her real thoughts. Now we know this. It's not. She's a
But
fucking
everyone
idiot.
knew
She's
that.
always
None
been a
of these
fucking
are their
idiot.
real thoughts. You think any of these people get up and say things that they act like when they're on Fox and CNN, they're reading a teleprompter.
Oh no. Oh no. Because I've absolutely no. I have friends that have been on CNN. My friend Lucas was on CNN. Adam Mockler's been on CNN. All that they don't.
You know
they
Adam
don't,
Mockler personally?
Yeah.
He's kind of annoying, but that's okay. I'll forgive you.
Yeah, I know Adam.
He's just like so performative. It's just like I hate it. I don't know.
He's not performative though. Like that is kind of how he is. Like he's just.
He's like the white Matt Nuclear, this new black kid at Daily Wire.
So you know, he and I did the bar fight show together for the Daily Wire. And I will say that since then, though, I think he's just finding himself more and starting to like become a little more aggressive than he was before. And also he's getting, he's a couple years older now. So I just think that's what's coming into play now, maybe. Because before he was a little more, I think, professional, docile, liberal Democrat, suit tie. And I think now he's starting to
What's your opinion on
kind
Dean
of
Withers?
fire with fire a little bit more, which is good.
What's your opinion on Dean Withers? Is
Dean,
he like a beta?
Wait. Well, what's funny is for a second I had to be like, which one's Dean and which one's Parker?
Dean is the blonde.
Yeah, I know which one's Dean. I like Dean. He's a great debater, right? He just is. He's very factual. He's a good debater. Although I will say sometimes I have seen some clips that bothered me on his show where he took someone's words too literally and tried to twist them to make his argument and kind of straw man someone else, basically is what he did. But he did it a couple times where I was like, oh, that was tacky and you knew what you were doing, but all right. But outside of that, I mean, he doesn't bother me. Why? Well, obviously he bothers you.
No, I actually watch his thing a lot. I watch it because people troll him, and I just enjoy watching that. It's so funny. For every one person he debates, 99 people troll him. It's so great.
I will say, there have been those couple clips where he like loses his temper, and I'm a little like, what the fuck?
My favorite ones are there's this one girl. I think she's actually an ultra liberal. I don't know. But there's this one girl named like Mel or something. And she goes on Parker and Dean's lives and just starts singing, "We are Charlie Kirk." And it's just so funny. And she has a great singing voice.
Damn it. I have a Charlie Kirk lighter. We carry the flame.
Nice. We do carry that flame. Actually, I will say,
Unfuck America.
It's really sad to admit this, but I've admitted it on the show, but I think the left got exactly, not that the left collectively wanted Charlie to die. That's not what I'm saying. But the idea of what the guy who did kill Charlie...
I gotta be honest with you. Bro, half the left didn't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk one way or the other. They weren't even thinking about
No,
him.
but my
when he
point
died,
is-
most people were like, who?
My
And
point is, like,
also, what?
Tyler Robinson or whoever killed it, I think it was Tyler Robinson, but whatever it was, they did accomplish their goals. That like if their goal was to fuck up the right wing and disconnect the
they?
youth from the White House and all these things,
Who's
they
they?
succeeded. I would
Who's
say probably
they? Who's
Tyler
they? Who's
Robinson,
they?
influenced by other people.
Who is they?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't.
Exactly.
There's more questions about this Lance Twiggs character for sure. I'd like to know
Dude,
about
fuck
this
all that.
child
Fuck
porn
all
guy.
that. What are we talking about? I can't even believe you're entertaining the idea of Tyler Robinson when we know how Bibi Netanyahu operates and all the Erica Kirk back shit. Fuck all that. Tyler is like, he's not on my radar as much anymore now. He's just not. Like,
I'd like to see the
fucking
court case
agent
hasn't
legal.
even really started yet. So I'm kind of just like deferring on that and just I'd like to see the evidence. I hate to just jump to like,
Well,
oh, it was Israel
and
without knowing.
we would
like,
all love to see the evidence, but you know, Kash Patel, FBI, whatever the fuck director, they're all burying stuff. I mean, you saw
oh, 100%. It's odd.
text messages they tried to feed us as
But
if we were just gonna buy
mean-
that was a
It doesn't necessarily mean that, like, it could have been Trump who called it. Like, Trump is the one who got Epstein hit, so I'd imagine, like,
whatever. I'm not saying that it was. I'm not saying it specifically was BB or anything like that, but I'm just saying you have to step outside Tyler Robinson.
well, I
of
think
it
he
all
took the
because,
shot.
You know, there's other people at play in this, is what I'm saying.
100%. I always say Tyler Robinson didn't act alone. He just took the shot.
Okay.
The evidence so far is showing that he probably took the shot as well. There was the exploding microphone theory for a while, but that's just so wildly unbelievable to me. I just can't fathom that part's true. They said
They're talking about like a lapel mic.
They said his lapel mic exploded into his neck. And there was a weird thing that this company
Like
that did make explosives did end up like exploding like a few weeks later, which that in itself is odd. And I always do say coincidences don't exist. So I don't know. I do still question the Charlie Kirk narrative, but my overall point was just that whatever the goals of whoever killed him was, they succeeded in it, which is
But what was the goal?
To fuck up the right wing and disconnect the youth from the White House. Donald Trump.
You don't think? Can I ask you something though? If let's say Charlie Kirk was still alive and Trump was still carrying on, everything was still going on as is. Do you think that the youth would still have just stayed connected to Trump because of Charlie Kirk? You don't think these
they would
kids
be more
would have been
connected
like,
to.
I'm not cool.
I don't think Charlie would have. I think two things. Well, one, I think it would have played out a little.
Because Charlie Kirk did not represent the youth of America. Okay, he was a fucking groomer who tried to manipulate them.
A groomer.
What are we talking
groomer's
about?
a crazy word to describe him. Here's the thing. I
don't think
disagreed
so.
with Charlie on a lot, but
No shit.
I did. I disagreed with him on a lot, especially about Israel, stuff like that mainly. We had a lot of other very similar views, obviously. But I think Charlie was the ear to the youth, and I think he probably would have been president eventually. I think it's crazy to think he wouldn't have been president eventually.
I don't think that's crazy. I think that, he could have probably climbed that ladder and made it up to...
I think he was the 2032 candidate. I think that's who they were looking for. I think they...
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I think they knew they were going to run either Vance or Rubio in 28 and then Charlie Kirk with somebody in 2032. Now I'm hoping it's James Fishback for 2032 or 2036 maybe, but I don't know. I'm still curious about who I want to win in 2028. I think John McEntee is going to run. I'd probably support him. Joel Webb, and I'd support him if he runs. I don't know if he will. But Vance, Rubio, never. I've always been never Vance, never Rubio.
Fuck no. They're the two... Oh, God. JD Vance is literally the least charismatic person on fucking earth. It's like a witch cursed him.
He's just such he's a self-hating white, and he likes to act like he's extremely pro-white. He's not. He literally wrote in his book that the reason he married an Indian woman was because he hated the culture and the people he grew up with, so he wanted to get as far away from it as possible, so he married a Hindu Indian. Which, again, like, if love is, if he wants to love that person, whatever. But at the same time, it's like you can't act like you're a voice for the white, young white men in this country when you're literally writing in your book that you hated your white culture so much that you married out of it. Like, that's a crazy statement.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just also don't care about your
You don't
white
care about young white men. You hate young white men.
I mean, you're represented. Like, you're represented. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not, it's because the person you're putting into the representation for you. It's not.
Well, we're trying to fix
anything
it.
beyond
That's
that.
what we're trying to fix now. We're trying to get some I think there's a couple really pro-white people in the government, but there's just not a lot. There's not a lot who are willing to actively
Okay.
say it.
Fuck off. Seriously, with this pro-white shit. Get over it. This is America, okay?
Should be
I
pro-white.
exist.
You're white. You're
I'm
half white.
Cuban.
You're half white. And you look white too, but you're Spanish. You're
So
Cuban
that's
or whatever.
good enough.
You're Cuban, right?
Yeah.
Do you think we should take Cuba? Like, politics aside of like Republican,
No.
Democrat, do you think the U.S. should annex Cuba?
No.
Why
what
not?
the fuck? I thought, oh, America first, and now we're talking about Cuba. Why
I
can
think
we
it would
just
be
not
America
focus
first
on
to conquer the entire Western Hemisphere over the next 100
No.
years.
Really? Because I think it would be great if we could just fix what's happening right here, right now, instead of
we should do
thinking
that
about.
first. I'm with you on that. We
so-
should fix all that first.
Yeah,
We
but
need
I
to
don't
get
think that we
healthcare.
should be sitting here expanding. No, I don't think we should be taking over other people's territory. They're all sovereign nations. Leave them alone. What the fuck do we need Canada for?
I
What are
have
we
a
talking
personal
about?
beef with Cuba as an Italian, so I don't know. I feel like that's
I'm just
playing
saying,
into it.
dude, this is stupid shit. I get so sick of people that we're all about America first, and now we're talking about all these other countries. Hypocrite. Enough already.
If America
No,
first
if
means
anybody
doing
who
what's
was
best for
ran on
America.
first talks about another country to me, I'm like, shut the fuck up, because it's ridiculousness.
But that doesn't make sense to me
Did we
because America
take-
first
what are
doesn't
we gonna
mean
do with it? We can't even handle our own issues. Now we're gonna take on another country.
well, we definitely have
fuck
to
are we
fix
talking
those issues. I agree with you there 100%, no question
Okay,
about it.
but do you know how
But-
long it's gonna take to fix the issues that are now? Oh my god, it's
With
gonna take
with
for
a
fucking
real
ever.
with a real leader, it would take like 8 years max. Maybe not the debt.
No.
The debt would take a little
No.
more time, but
That's gonna
the
take
main
longer.
issues like
Getting
healthcare
big
and things like
beautiful
that, you
bill
could
off
fix
the
pretty quick.
fucking table and getting Medicare and Medicaid back is gonna take time. All these things are gonna take way longer than you think, and not to mention all the foreign conflict now that we're involved in. How many wars have gone on for fucking decades? We're screwed right now as far as we're in 17 different foreign conflicts.
The U.S. is in
17.
17, you're saying?
Whether we're boots on the ground, funding it with weapons and
Well, we're funding a lot, I'll
weapons
give you
and,
that.
funding, or what?
I said we're funding a lot of wars, I'll give you that.
So we're involved.
Yeah.
We're involved
We're a major
in
player in a lot of
17
wars, I'll
different
give you that.
conflicts. 17 different conflicts we're involved in, which means we're definitely involved money-wise in 17 different ones. Why? What the fuck money? With what money? Ours.
Well, the thing is,
Ours.
money is fake, and like it's real, but it's fake in a way
Yeah,
as
I
well.
love that you're saying that, but when I sit here and I'm stressing about how the fuck am I going to pay for my next flight to LA to make
Well, it's
money,
not fake for
I
us.
don't
It's fake
feel
for
that
them,
way.
is what I'm saying. It's fake for the government.
I'm
It's not
just
fake
saying.
for us as citizens. It's very real for us. That's a very unfortunate fact. But
Yeah,
no, I'm with
exactly.
you. I think we need to fix the issues domestically. Like, we probably disagree on what the issues are, but we probably agree on some of them. Like, I would agree that two of the issues that we'd probably agree on that we need to fix in the country would be healthcare. I think we both agree on like we probably, I don't know. I'm for universal healthcare, but
Yeah.
I don't think it should be for everything. Actually, I don't think like you should just be able to go to the doctor anytime you want for free. But I think if you're sick and you want to go to the doctor, it should like. If you have cancer, there's no reason you should have to go into debt. Or if you have birth, there's no reason you should go into
Exactly.
debt. That's an
Exactly.
extremely reasonable
Also, I mean,
America
even-
First position. And then the other
Yes.
thing would be, what was I going to say? I don't even know what the second thing was, to be honest. I'll remember it at some point. But
Okay.
yeah, I think the other issues I would want to fix, obviously, are like immigration. That's a whole thing for me. I know you disagree with that, obviously. I had an abortion question I wanted to ask you because I don't know why. That just reminded me of abortion.
Okay.
So there was this famous case. I don't know if you saw a few weeks ago that went viral. A YouTuber and his wife. They talked about having a baby for months. She was pregnant. You probably know what I'm talking about. They found out the baby was going to most
Obviously.
likely have Down syndrome. They aborted it. What do you think of that decision?
Yeah. Actually, that's interesting. My boyfriend brought this up to me, and he said he thought it was wrong, and he would never do that.
Because it's
And-
eugenics. That's the definition of eugenics.
Well, I suppose if you're trying to dispose of like a handicap or something, not like race, but
Yeah, like a Down
me
syndrome,
personally-
trying to rid that from the gene pool is eugenics.
Okay, well, unfortunately, like if
Are you going to say you would do
I
it
don't
too?
know.
Let me ask
I
you a
don't know.
question because I had a
Let me say
follow-up.
this. No, let me say this. If I was that excited though that I was posting about it way beforehand, then yeah, I would imagine I'd be so crazy about it that I would keep it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's weird that they would be posting, is what I'm saying.
They were
Up
posting
until
for
the
months
day,
about how
and now
excited they
we're
were to have a
announcing.
baby.
That's what I mean. Like that's fucked up that you would make all this announcement and build up to that is fucked up.
Let me ask you this.
But I still think it's their right to do that, and I understand why they did.
If the
Because
baby
taking
had
care
the
of a
gay
special
gene
needs
instead of
child-
Down syndrome, would they still be justified?
No, because the difference is when you're raising a child that has special needs, you might not be able to afford it, or you might not be able to the time to give the care that it needs. Those are different things. Being gay, your kid's not gonna
But you said
need
they have
more
the right to
food. It's not
choose
gonna
in all
need more
cases.
special attention. It's not gonna need. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking money wise. I'm talking attention wise, because those things are necessary in order to, give a child a decent life. So I feel like the two are very vastly different.
But in general, if somebody wanted to abort their baby because they found out their baby would be gay, would that be acceptable?
No.
Okay, so then how is it
Again,
acceptable in
because it
any other
doesn't-
scenario? It's like, that's
No,
just
because
crazy to me.
because well, one, also you're talking about Downs, but there are plenty of other things we test for where a child will be born where they will not be able to sustain their own fucking life. You are now going to birth a child that's going to grow and stay a fucking child.
But I'm saying,
Why
like,
would
how
we
is that
start-
not a reason like any other reason? Like, I'm against abortion even if it's the gay
Because
babies.
I
I
can't.
don't want them
If
aborted either.
if someone told me that like my kid, not Downs, but like a very serious one, where like I'm talking like severe mental illness,
I
where
know what you're
I
saying,
will
yeah.
be okay. I'm aborting. I don't have the money. I don't have the fucking time. I want to still be able to live a life and with my kid and bring them out and do fun shit and see them, in the school play. That I don't want to have a kid that lays in a crib for the next 20 years that I can't do shit with. And that might sound fucked up, but I'm fucked up.
I'm just saying at that point, I think you should just set the kid for adoption. But
Why? So now you're going to bring it into the world and not take care of it. And fingers crossed someone else picks it up.
well,
And you think
there's
if I didn't want it, someone else is going to come along and pick it up? Wow.
1,000%. Yeah, the waiting list for
not
babies on the
always.
adoption
You know,
registry
because
is
in the
years
system
long.
Dude, there are always kids in the system. That's
Yeah, but
not
that's-
always the case. And a
that's
lot of
such
people,
a
let's be honest, don't
misused
go out of
stat.
their way. And a lot of people do not go out of their way to adopt handicapped children. Okay?
A lot
They're
of people
looking
do, though.
for but a lot of people, yeah, but some of those people are bad people, okay? And
That made me think of something else.
yeah, and reality is though, most people don't. They're not seeking a handicapped child.
No, I
dude.
would agree with you. Most people are not, but
So
the whole
so
like
what you're saying
there's
is
a waiting.
better to birth it and toss it to the side and fingers crossed. That's what you're saying.
Well, I think it's better alive than dead
Yeah,
is my
yeah,
argument.
yeah.
It's not really tossing it to the side, but it's also the argument
It
that
is,
it's like,
though.
oh, there's so
It
many
is.
kids in the system. I don't like that argument for the sole reason that you're right. There are a ton of kids in the system and like teens in the system, but the waiting list for babies is years long. It's
Okay.
like the babies will
Right.
never stop getting adopted. The
Babies.
teens, that's something to
Okay.
worry about.
The
but-
average age is 9 in foster care. So they're not babies anymore. And on top of
the
it,
babies get adopted
babies
immediately. That's
doesn't matter.
why.
I'm going to tell you right fucking now. You could give me a kid who is a perfect fucking angel baby, whatever, and the same age, infant, who I still know is going to have to live in a crib for the next 20 years. Which one am I
But
going to
Down syndrome people don't do that. Like Down
What
syndrome
are we
people are
talking
like the
about? I'm not
happiest people
talking
ever.
about the Downs kid anymore, though. We're not talking about the Downs kid. I'm talking about people who genuinely, you wouldn't be able to afford it. You wouldn't be able to take care of it. You'd have to have like help in home shit. Like, I don't understand why you think someone should be subjected to a life that they don't actually want because
Well, it's
the
not like,
condom
again,
broke,
they
or
always
because
have
you
the
were
they
gonna
always
have one
have
and
the
now
option of adoption, or there's many programs that would take a child like that as well that are similar to adoption but are more equipped to handle special
okay,
needs
and
or
who's paying for it? Who's paying for it? Your
the
fucking
state.
taxes. And then later, I'm going to have to hear about how, oh, well, we should get rid of welfare. Oh, the SNAP program.
No,
Well, they
I'm
fucking
100%
defunded that shit.
for
So
my
now there's more
taxes
kids,
funding that.
11 million, not getting the sustenance that they should. And you want to add more to the system. It's fine. I get it. You want to make problems bigger. I don't know how big they have to get for you to take them seriously.
Come on,
They're
that's a
not big
Dean
enough yet,
Withers argument
apparently.
right there. Saying
I
I
don't
want to
know how
make
high
problems
gas
bigger is
prices
like a
have to
Dean
get. I
Withers
don't know how many
argument.
women have to die. I don't know how many, rapists need to go. I don't know what needs to happen for you all to wake up. Because I'll say this, I'm here for a revolution. James, left, right, blue, red, fuck all that. Let's go purple and like burn the fucking system down and start over.
I'm down to burn the GOP to the ground. I don't care. Fuck the GOP. I'm with you on that.
Great. Let's
I
burn it
actually was on the
all
phone with the
down.
GOP, the Florida GOP today, and I was ripping this lady a new asshole today because they're not letting the candidate I want to vote for governor debate. They're refusing to let him debate, actually. And I called them and I said, why should you guys get to decide who is qualified to debate and who is not? Why shouldn't the voters get to decide? Like, why are you putting the election in the hands of the GOP instead of the voters? And the old lady said, because
They don't
he
want you to have
didn't
control.
qualify. And then she hung up. And then I called back 40 times in a row.
Well, I mean, that's the reality though right now is you all need to put your bullshit to the side, your abortion stuff, your immigration shit, and you need to focus on getting our freedom back here in America and making it America first, not white America
But
first.
a problem with that is the immigration thing. Immigration and abortion definitely need to be fixed for two reasons. One, again, white replacement, which I'm massive on, and then the second would be
If
I
you're
just
so massive on white replacement, then start making some white babies.
I got to get married first. That's that's the thing. Trust me, I'm
And you
with
need
you.
to start dating.
I date. I do date. I do go out on dates. I just don't end up liking most of the women.
Literally the first 5 minutes of the show, you told me the only 2 women you like
Yeah,
are me
100%.
and that other
100%.
girl.
I've gone on dates. I just didn't like them. Yeah. The last date I went on was probably last week.
Okay.
I go on a
Tell me
lot of
about it.
first and second dates, and then I'm quick to cut it off after the first or second date. Like, if I'm not, every girl I've ever dated for an extended period of time, I realized either before the first date or on the first date where it's like, okay, like, not that, like, I love this person already, but it's like, I know, like, me and this person have such a good back and forth and chemistry that I'm gonna love this person. Every person I've dated for an extended period of time, I knew immediately. If I don't, like, feel some sort of, like, if like after date 1, it's still just like, okay, this is a little weird. It's like, I'm just not even doing date 2 most of the time. And if after date 2, I'm not like 100% locked in, I'm just fucking out of there. I have no interest in wasting my own time because here's the thing. I'm going to move fast. Like when I meet a woman and I start dating her, it's going to get serious relatively quickly. And I'll probably be married within a year to a year and a half of actually like meeting the person, I'd imagine. Or like getting married, setting it up. At the very least. I think the longer you date, the worse you actually make things sometimes. Not necessarily like the year mark,
Actually, I
but
agree with that. No. I will say this.
like at 5 years, too much.
Well, there's actually scientific data to show actually that couples who move in together
Divorce more.
after they've gotten married within about a year and a half, right? Will their chances of divorce drop by 50% as opposed to those that have been together for years and then get married but have already been living together? Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
It's like
there's a thing
stagnant.
where it's like for a guy, from the male perspective, when you're dating a woman, because women are not just biologically, but in society, it's fading a bit, but relatively, they're more inclined to like women. They're trying to find a husband. They're trying to find, like, when women date, a lot of them will date intentionally. Versus men, you're not necessarily like, okay, I'm going to find my wife in this one. But so a lot of men,
Just
but
feeling it out.
yeah, it's like when you're dating a woman, you're trying to find any reason to marry her for the first like 1 to 2 years. And then anything after that, you're pretty much just finding a reason not to marry her. Like, if you're still dating a woman for like 3-4 years and you haven't proposed yet, at that point, you're literally just looking for reasons not to get married. It's like, there's nothing you're going to learn in year 4 that you didn't learn in year 3, or nothing meaningful that's going to change what you think of this person.
Okay.
Unless it's just
Now,
like a really
do you think
sadistic person
people-
who's been lying to you for years. But
Do you think people have to get married? Because I know plenty of
No.
couples that have been married together, like that are together and have been for fucking years, like 15, 20 years.
I
That
think
just
less
never
people-
got married.
I'm different than most conservatives on this, where it's like, and even most religious people on this, because I think more people should get married, but less people should as well. And I think we've had this discussion before, but what I mean by that is I think we should eliminate the legal status of marriage, eliminate the tax filing, eliminate the legal status of it. It doesn't go through the federal government or the state anymore. It is religious only. If you are not religious and you want to get married, have the party, send out the invitations, go on your honeymoon, and fuck that night. Nobody's going to have a problem with it. You could even call yourself husband and wife. Nobody's going to give a shit. But the idea of
What
the
happens
state or the
tax-wise?
government being involved in your marriage makes no sense to me when it's a religious sacrament. It's a religious sacrament. It's not like it just makes no sense.
I can say that I agree with that. Like I don't think it should be I
Anyone
would-
not getting
me
married for
personally,
religious reasons, I
like
don't
if
think
me
should
and
be
this
married on
one were
paper.
to get married. I know that he and I would not, like, I already told him I would not want to, like, involve the government in my relationship. You know what I
The
mean?
problem
like, I
is
don't.
common
Like, we could
law is a thing, and they got
write
to get
up
rid of
our
that.
own little thing. What the fuck ever, so we're both protected. I get that. But yeah, I don't like the idea. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
100%. It would not only lower divorce rates by an astronomical amount.
Well, because technically there would be no divorce if there's no marriage.
Well, there would be divorce. Well, there would be marriage within religious reasons, but the thing is, it's like religious people get divorced less usually, and not only that.
So that's only out of their own Catholic guilt.
Well, they're also more likely to try and like reconcile a relationship. Like, for example, as a Catholic, if I'm married to a woman and she cheats on me, like we have say we have 2 kids, she goes and she sleeps with the neighbor. Technically, you're not supposed to get divorced under the Catholic Church, but what you can do is like you can move yourself or move her out of the house. You know, the parent who didn't cheat would obviously like assume the children and take care of the children. But in the eyes of the church, until death, you're not divorced. Divorce like just doesn't exist.
Okay.
It's interesting how it works. But yeah, I think they need to take it away from the government.
Sounds like.
What?
It just sounds like a religious loophole.
I mean, again, it's pretty much the same as divorce. It's just the difference is you're not supposed to then go sleep with and date other people.
Yeah, that sounds insane.
I don't think it is, for the sole reason that you shouldn't be sleeping around in general, is my opinion.
Well, yeah, of course not. Like, not when you're married and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, the idea that, oh, yeah, you just remove her from the house and then we're not technically divorced. What the fuck? Just the loopholes. It's just funny. You religious folk.
You religious folk. So wait, did you ever end up reading the rape report?
Those testimonies, oh my God.
Yeah,
I wanted
they're
to
terrible,
throw up.
right?
I wanted to throw the fuck up, but I'm not going to lie to you. I understand the sentiment that the writer is going for here. Blame Muslims for this.
It was like
and
95%
that.
Pakistani Muslims.
But what? Well, yeah, I understand that. And I'm not discounting that at all.
I blame
And it's
Pakistan more than
obviously-
Muslims, to be clear, because Pakistan's
Well,
laws
I was
on
gonna
rape
say,
and
it
consent are
does
so.
break down to multiple categories, right? Like, okay, Muslims, okay, Pakistanis, also that area particularly where they live and stuff. But really, I thought more like, well, maybe it's just sorry,
No, you're good. Take your time.
my allergies are kicking in. I'm not gonna last much longer.
You're good.
But I thought, oh, it felt like a religious thing.
Like the report?
Like the report, it felt like he was trying to blame Muslims, but in my mind, I kept going to like, this just feels like religion is the bigger issue?
Well, the religion
As
of
a whole.
Muslims is definitely, it's not like extremely pro-pedophile, but their god, Muhammad, married a 6-year-old and had sex with her when she was 9, and that's why a lot of these Muslim countries, they're like Iraq, the age of consent is 9, and that's because that's how they view it in their Bible. Like, you could sell a woman off at 9 years old to then go, be fucked by her husband.
Well,
and-
I mean, slow your roll there because, here in Georgia, I mean, a dad can rape his daughter, impregnate her, and she still has to keep it. So, I mean, it's not, we're moving towards them. We're not that different now.
It's
So,
very
I'm
different
just
because
pointing
the
that out.
sex itself would be legal in those.
Like, if I literally had said, oh, yeah, I know. And did you know that in Iran, if a 9-year-old is raped by her dad, she's forced to have the baby?
I don't
That's
think
Georgia.
that part's is
You know what I'm saying?
crazy,
Like,
but I think it's terrible.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, I think the human life is, if it's not going to risk the life of the mother, I think the human life should live. That is my
Okay. Back to the case though. So these testimonies I read were absolutely fucking insane.
Were they? Did
And
you
like I
read the
said,
ones about the police literally bringing the girls back to the rapist and saying, "Have a fun time with them"?
Well, that's the other problem. That's the other problem is the fact that the Justice Department, the police departments, they're all fucking corrupt, dude.
Well,
They're
this was in the
disgusting.
UK,
And
so
it's
they have a different
because
system. But yeah,
they have this whole, they're a gang. They all have each other to protect each other. They think they're just completely like shielded.
yeah,
And that's
I
the
do think
problem.
it does.
We have to start shooting people.
Wait, what?
So we have to start shooting people. Like,
We have to start enslaving.
I don't know.
I thought me and you agreed. We're not death penalty. We're pro-slavery.
You're right. That's right. We have to start putting cops into concentration camps.
Let's go. Pro-slavery. I'm going to start selling pro-slavery shirts.
It's not slavery. It's labor camps.
I like
it's work
slavery. It's
camps
just so much more demeaning. I
for
love it.
police officers that didn't know how to do that fucking job.
I love how demeaning the word slave is, though. I love
Because it is. It is.
I know.
It just is.
Perfect. It's perfect. It's a
No.
perfect way to. But think about it. Like, do you want
No.
Jeffrey Epstein to be in a work camp or in a slave
Okay, but
camp?
also, can I be honest with you though? Slave also, you take a little fun out of it too. When it's just I don't want to. I don't want to. Nah, I don't like using the word slave. I'll just go with work camp.
Really shitty forced work
Better
camp.
for PR.
For PR, it's good, but for cause and effect, I feel like slave really just does. It's like the shock and awe
I mean,
campaign.
if you just say like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna make cops slaves," people would definitely jump on that shit.
Yeah, people don't like when I say we're gonna make black criminals slaves. They get upset about that one. I made a video after the Carmelo Anthony stabbing, after the verdict, and I said Carmelo Anthony would be a good first slave.
Okay. You can't.
Well, we're not going to discriminate. That would be racist if I said no black slaves. That would just be discrimination based off of someone's race. We are never going to do that. I'm never going to discriminate, Ceci. I might be a racist, but I'll never discriminate based off your race.
Ew.
I don't know if I'm racist or not. I think I could be, but I don't know. It's hard to know.
I don't think you are. I think you.
I don't think I am either.
I don't know. I can't tell. It's like I can't tell if you want to be racist.
I don't want to be, and I don't think I am. I think I'm just really critical. I think I'm a racialist. Like, I think there is a difference in the races, and I think we should talk about the races, and the idea that we need to be colorblind, I think itself is racist.
Nobody thinks that. See, that's the other stupid shit. I'm telling you right now on the left, I'm not colorblind. Nobody's colorblind. The idea of being colorblind is
so
stupid.
retarded.
I can see you're fucking black, but we should celebrate the diversity, not shame it. That's the difference between you and I.
I don't think we should shame diversity necessarily.
Because I go ahead and accept everybody, and I go ahead and celebrate everyone. Where you are analyze everyone. You see a black guy in your mind, you're like, well, he's 95% likely to fucking blah blah blah, some stupid shit.
That's just pattern recognition.
Motherfucker, I could walk around and think that all day long about every man I see because I don't know which one it's gonna be, but I know it's gonna be a man, right?
That's
but
what I say. It's like I don't know which black guy it's gonna be, but it's gonna be one of them.
So I don't walk around with that mindset though. That's
do.
ridiculous.
I do.
Judging
But here's the thing: I also
90% of people
profile
based on
heavily. It's not
10%
like
of
I
them.
just see a black guy and I'm like, oh, I got to stay away from him. I look at what he's wearing. I see if there's a stand. Like, if a black guy reeks of menthols, is in a wife beater, and has dreadlocks and looks like shit.
So you don't judge him based on the color of his skin?
Partially, that's a part of it, for sure. I definitely notice, like, if I see a black guy dressed like shit versus a white guy dressed like shit, I'm probably a little bit more worried about the black guy, but I'm still worried about both. But statistically, the black guy should be more worried about. But again, it's also the same thing where it's like, if I see a black guy in a suit, I have no reason to avoid that guy. He's probably a handsome fella. He's probably a good guy. He's probably just out for a stroll, getting some milk for the kids. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good one. That's one of the good ones.
So maybe you're not racist. I don't know. I don't know.
I just think I'm very critical of the races. Like, I hold white people accountable a lot. Like, I look at white people who are acting bad for the white race or giving the white race a bad look, and I am heavily critical of these people. And I'll say it to their faces. I'll say it on social media, wherever I interact with them.
And why aren't you as critical about men in general? You're always critical on race and stuff, but I don't feel really, because you just empathized with rapists a minute ago.
Well,
so like,
what a little bit of a joke, a little bit not. It's not I'm empathizing with the rapist. That part was a little bit of a joke. But the part that's not a joke about it is that it's not even that I empathize with the rapist. It's that I don't believe a lot of the women because of the amount of false rape claims I've personally seen.
When the reality is, you should only not believe 2 to 9% of them. That's my fucking point here. It's 2 to 9%, and you choose to disbelieve, what, 98 to 91%?
That's a misrepresented stat, and I'll tell you why.
It's not.
Misrepresent. No, because you're saying 2 to 9% of the criminal cases are false, and you might be right about that. But I'm talking about the claims in general. The majority of rape claims are not criminal claims, and that itself is a problem. Like I said, I think these people should be reporting that. Me and you have our disagreement on that, but I think people should be reporting when they're raped. But the problem is like,
it would be great if they did. I'm not saying they shouldn't. What I'm saying is it's a very difficult thing, and I'm not going to tell someone what they should or shouldn't do, period, in their own situation.
Well, what I'll say is like, okay, I'll tell you a story. I said this.
But again, you're sitting here. But again, the only reason it's not reported is because of men, because the police, because of the lawyers, because of the shit we have to go through to, at the end of it, probably not get justice. That's my point. Again, at the end of the day, guess who the fucking problem is? Guys, men. And I'm not blaming all men again, but
statistically likely to be a black man
enough
too.
Goddamn surveillance body cam videos of rape interviews to know, oh yeah, that's probably how it'll go down if I report it. So why would
Let me ask you this, though. Do you think we should take in immigrants from countries that don't have age of consent or proper rape laws?
Wait, what?
Do you think we should take in male immigrants from countries? Like, for example,
yes.
Like Iraq has an age of consent to 9. Should we allow men from Iraq to come to America?
I understand the fucking question, James. Yes, we should. Because one, they might be people who disagree with the laws of their land and want to leave to get their own fucking little kids away from that shit. Or they come here and they follow our laws because we have different laws here. Like, I'm not going to go move to a different country and suddenly be able to do certain things. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have to abide by their laws.
But that's like one of our biggest grievances with a lot of
most people who come to America are seeking something better. And if I lived in a country where I knew my 9-year-old could be I'd want to leave too, and I'd go somewhere where that couldn't happen to her.
But that's not even the situation I'm pitching. Like, I'm pitching like a childless man who just wants to immigrate here from like Somalia or Iraq or somewhere like that where they have no age of consent, no rape laws.
I'm not going to judge this person based on the laws of their land. I don't want someone to judge me based on the fact that we overturned Roe v. Wade here now. That's fucking stupid. One person you're judging based on a government that he probably didn't even vote to put in fucking place. It could be fucking, you know what?
Most of these places don't have real governments. They have like terrorist regimes.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
I'm pretty sure Iraq is controlled by like terrorist regimes. But yeah. No, but
so you judge an entire nation based on its government because
I just don't
that's
think.
fucked.
I think
considering the fact that we here now should understand the idea, especially now, that goddamn it, I hope people don't judge our country based on our government. Like I get before people are like, oh fuck Afghanistan, fuck this, fuck that, fuck Iran, because they didn't understand. They don't remember that there are people there like us. They're not that different. There is someone doing a goddamn unfiltered Pakistan podcast right fucking now that's just like you.
No, they're
Like,
not. They
that's
don't have
the
the free
reality.
speech to do that.
You know what I'm saying? But like, that's the reality. Like, I hope that you don't judge one person based on their government, and I hope people
It's
don't
just the
judge
process
us
of
based on ours right
assimilation.
now.
I think we should factor in within immigration what the process of
But some
assimilation
people-
is going to look like the
Are
difficulty
you
of it.
fucking kidding me? Here's the thing, though. Just because a man comes from a country where it's okay by law to be with a 9-year-old doesn't mean that guy thinks it's okay to be with a 9-year-old, and that doesn't mean
But
he's
I
going to
do
come here
think
and do
actually, yes, it might, because not 100% of the time. You're probably right about that. That it would be crazy of me to say 100% of the time that they're going to believe that. But I do think a lot of people's moralities come from laws, and a good way to look at that is.
that. Can I also point out though the fact that when it comes to pedophilia in this country, white men lead the way statistically. So if we're going to
Oh, I
talk
love
about
this
who's more
question. Per
likely to
capita,
commit
black men.
pedophilia
Per
in this
capita, black
country,
men and
I
Muslims.
should be looking at you.
No, because per capita, it's
Okay?
blacks and Muslims.
And on top of it, every man who's assaulted me in this country, James, they looked like you.
But you're looking at
They did
raw
not
data.
look like fucking Muhammad. They
You're-
didn't fucking look like
You're
Jamal.
looking at
They
raw
looked like
data.
you.
Per capita numbers will say that it's more likely to be a black or a Muslim.
It's not.
Per capita,
I'll let you know,
1,000%.
real world experience, because you're not a fucking woman. Real world experience, it's gonna be a dude like you. It is. It's gonna be a dude like you who puts something in my fucking drink, or follows me to my car, or stalks me, like the one who's stalking you. You should know, James, you're being stalked by a white man currently. So, careful.
EHC just wrote in my chat. I can confirm James does touch me in inappropriate places. I am going to sex traffic EHC next week. I am going to do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He knows
How
it's
is
coming.
he?
I am going to brutally sex traffic him. Probably to the
I
worst
say hi.
people. Yeah, feel free.
Hi, AC.
EHC, you're a pussy and a coward of an individual, and you will be sex trafficked next week. You will be.
How long have we been?
It's been like an hour and a half.
Okay. What time is it? 9:20?
9:20. Let's see.
Okay.
I feel like I had one more thing to ask you, but I'm trying to remember. What was it? I'm drawing a blank. I know I'll remember it in a second. I'm drawing a blank, though. I had something that I was like, this would be a funny thing to ask. Now I cannot remember it. Because I know I wanted to ask you the abortion thing. I wanted to ask you about the race stuff a bit. I cannot remember what it was, though.
It'll be another episode.
You're welcome on anytime. You know that. You're welcome on anytime. I enjoy when you come on. It's fun. We always have a good little argument.
And listen, like I said, I would come on anytime, but these little fuckers need to donate. Somebody's got to donate. Put it up.
Someone's got it. We've had one gifted sub today. I'll split the 5 with you. Don't worry. We'll get $2.50 each. Here's the thing.
But
How do people even donate to?
And now I am like settled. So now I'm back and I can start shooting content again and I can start doing my shit again. I'm going to DC June 30th to the 4th of July 4th for this big WrestleMania show that we're putting on to make fun of the UFC show that was there.
Why do you hate that? I don't like, okay, I didn't like parts of it.
It's tacky. It's tacky. It is tacky. Ew, it is so fucking tacky.
That's the reason.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, optics matter for a country. How
the optics of the
stupid
greatest
do you
fighters in
fucking
the world fighting on the White House lawn is insane. That's amazing. That's the
You know how
greatest
fucking
optics.
gay as fuck that is? I'm sorry. No.
One guy get a dick in the
It's just
ass.
so
I don't know if
tacky.
it's gay.
It's tacky. There's no other word for it other than tacky and not professional at all. It's and also who paid for it? Again,
Trump.
who paid for it and who got to sit there and
Trump
enjoy
personally
it?
paid
Trump
for
didn't
it.
pay for shit. He just sued the IRS for 10 fucking I don't know if it was 10 billion or million. I think it was billion of taxpayer money. He's not paying for anything. He's never paid for anything.
He
What
did
the
pay
fuck are we
$60 million
talking
to TKO.
He's never paid for anything.
I'm a stockholder
I
in
will never
TKO.
believe
I
a
saw the
fucking
payment.
word
He
that ever
paid.
comes out of that man's mouth when it comes to money. We also paid $10 million. We did to paint that stupid fucking pool blue. And guess what?
Oh, who
It's
cares
green.
about the pool, though? That's like, whatever.
care about the pool, and it's $10 million that you're spending on a pool.
$10 million
What are
is
you
nothing
talking-
in government. Here's the thing.
You complain
I'm with
constantly
you
about
that
the
I'm done
economy
with
and how
wasteful
we spend our
spending.
money, and now you're telling me you don't care about $10 million on a pool. Okay,
No, not really.
okay.
Because $10 million
You pick and
is
choose
so
what word.
small. Like,
I get it. Hey, 10 million. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?
in the grand
That's how
scheme of
million
things,
though. 11 million kids aren't getting their sustenance. $10 million. I don't know how much that could feed, but it would feed somebody. So I don't know. Waste the
I
fucking
will
money.
say, in America, there's 0 kids dying of starvation. There's a lot of people dying from being too fat, but within America and its borders, there are 0 kids dying of starvation. Like, I'm not saying kids don't die of starvation around the world. That happens. In America, it does not happen. If you are poor and you cannot afford food and the government won't even give you
your bar
food,
is starvation. That's your bar. See, that's not my bar for how I want people in the society in our country to live. I don't need the bar to be starvation. That's not my bar.
I think the way we do our whole food stamp system should be changed in the sense of, I think the stuff the military gets is the exact same thing that food stamps should be able to get you. I think you should literally be able to buy.
You're just like a really bad person.
Why? Why is that bad?
Because you don't actually care about the greater good. Like, I literally am sitting here thinking about children, and you're like, oh yeah, we should feed them MREs. What the fuck is wrong with you?
MREs would be a big part of it, but I also think like grilled cheese sandwiches and healthier things like meat. Not. You
don't think that that's what their parents are trying to feed them? Of course they are. Why can't we just drop grocery prices?
Okay,
so that people can afford it.
Obviously, I think I think me and you.
Well, then I mean, we're sitting here.
All the populist issues, me and you are gonna agree on. Like all the like populist stuff.
My point. Every fucking dollar counts right now. 10 million of them went to a pool that was supposed to be blue and it's green.
Well, here's the thing about the pool. The reason I don't care about it is because of
thing. It looks like it's a DC too. I've got 1,000 dildos ready to go, and we're gonna flood that pool with dildos.
That's an easy way to get arrested. I mean, that's just so stupid. Like, Ceci, what are you doing? Like, that's just so retarded.
It's gonna be fun.
How is that fun? Like, what's fun about throwing sex toys into like a... Because Trump doesn't own the fucking reflection pool. Like, that's just an American monument.
You know what? I'm gonna call. You're gonna be my call when I need to get bailed out.
If you think I'm bailing you out for throwing dildos in the fucking reflection pond, Ceci, I'm gonna drown you in the reflection pond. I'm not gonna bail you out. I'm gonna drown you in that fucking pond. Like, what are you talking about? That's crazy. Hey, James, I just threw a fucking sex toy into the reflection pond.
You gotta bail me out. If you want me on the show
if I step foot in DC, I'm gonna get killed by a Jew. Guaranteed. They're gonna snipe me from a clock tower somewhere.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. My allergies are kicking my ass.
What weighs more, a pound of gold or pound of feathers?
They're the same.
No, they're not.
It's a pound.
Yeah, but a pound in gold is different. A pound in gold is 12 ounces.
Okay, but you know that question. We've asked that
no,
question.
I know, but my point is...
bricks or a pound of feathers, like, it's a pound. I get it.
No, it's not, though. Because a pound of gold is less than a pound. The gold...
Okay, what are we doing? I'm going to let you go.
The way they measure... Well, yeah, you're missing
I'm not going to end this on this stupid fucking...
It's feathers,
anyway.
Because a pound is 16 ounces. A pound of gold is technically 12 ounces. Because back in the day, Jews changed it so they could exchange better.
Wow, and there's where we were going, and there it is. He landed it, kids. He did it.
We did.
Proud.
I feel like we killed it tonight. I don't know, but I feel like we killed it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do. We'll have to start maybe regular.
We
once
should do
a week or some shit.
I don't know. We can figure something out. I want to do some form of a weekly or every other weekly, like 10-minute segment.
No. You know what we need to start doing? Actually, what you and I should do is when a Jubilee drops, we should watch it together. We should live react to it or do a whatever.
We could do something like that for sure. I feel like we do still have to do 1v1 Rust. Do you still have access to your Xbox?
I'll have to ask him because I don't have mine anymore because I moved. I'm gonna look though, because I should be able to get one.
1v1 Rust would be pretty incredible.
I want to do that.
Trying to think of what else. I feel I had one more thing to ask you, and I just cannot remember. But I don't want to hold you. I want to let you go if you got to go. Yeah, I'm never gonna remember it.
You can message me if you remember.
I will. But thank you for coming on. Plug yourself 100%.
Yeah, dude, putting you on podcast. Very sassy on all platforms. That's my Venmo too. And tune in because Friday the Get Some show is starting, and my life as a liberal trad wife. That's coming
Wait.
out.
Repeat that
My
last
first
part.
episode. So my double life as a liberal trad wife. The show is going to be me in my trad wife self, but delivering the news and talking. So my first episode, I am baking my favorite blueberry muffins with a cinnamon crumble on top while discussing how Israel is destroying America.
But here's the thing. Let me give you a suggestion. Because the first part is incredible. The Israel destroying America part, that's what I want to fix. You're right about it, but you have to include organized Jewry, because it's not just Israel. It is also the diaspora of Jews around the world who are working in the interest of Israel.
I mean, I have to look further into that.
I'll give you
that's not off the table.
Off the top of
You
my
know what
head,
I mean?
just
Like,
take
I'm
this.
willing to discuss
Randy Fine,
whatever.
congressional representative, not a dual citizen of Israel. All he speaks about is Israel. Mark Levin, Fox News, all he cares about is Israel. Laura Loomer, probably a double agent. Barry Weiss with CNN, Paramount, all that, double agent. The Ellisons, who bought TikTok and CNN,
Oh, I totally
close friends
don't
with
disagree
Trump,
with you.
best friends with Benjamin Netanyahu. Rupert Murdoch,
100%.
personal best friends with Benjamin Netanyahu.
The list goes on. I get it, and you're not wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I love you. God bless you. And to your boyfriend over there, I'm sorry she's in love with me. It's okay. I know she'll get over me and she'll go for you, though. That is the thing. You know, I have come to just accept that fact that she is moving on from this beautiful Italian stallion. I don't even know what you'd call me, right?
I moved on. I had to. And, you know, it happened.
Our one autistic viewer just said, "Hey, Ceci." He always spells your name wrong. It's C-E-C-I, right?
C-E-C-I.
Yeah. Christian, you're an idiot.
Hi, Christian. Well, don't be mean. Anyway, it was good to be here, and let's talk soon.
All right, God bless. Yeah, let's get you on sometime in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Love you, Sassy.
All right.
I will talk to you later. Thank you for coming on today.
See you later.
That was fun. I feel like that was fun. I feel like we got what we wanted out of that. Both of you are kooky. Okay, Christian, relax, buddy. Kooky? I'll beat the fuck out of you. Should we do comments today or no? Should I just... I feel like, should this just be like a standalone? My dog has just been... She's been on one today. I don't know what happened. Hunter Biden gave her a hit of the crack pipe, and she's been just on one today. That was fun, though. I feel like we got what we wanted out of that. I know, I love it. But let me finish. Just let me finish. Let me finish the show, and then we'll play. What do you guys think? Should we do comments today or just do them tomorrow? Actually, we have Enya on the show tomorrow. So if I don't do comments today, there would be no reason to do them tomorrow. Oh, the green screen is really fucking up. I got to keep that there. Okay, relax, baby. I'll throw you your toy in a minute. I will get to all that in a minute. Okay, maybe we just do our comments really quick. Okay, let's do them. Fuck it. Fook it. All right, Delta, I love you, but you gotta relax. And your breath is not smelling great right now. It smells like chicken treats. It smells awful. Dude, I look good today, though. I do. All right, let's start the comments. Here we go. First comment in the hole.
Israel did 9/11 and the U.S. liberty.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. Rogue put a comment, but it's all a bunch of hashtags. So, let's see how this sounds, and then depending on how it sounds, I'm just going to stop it.
Ben Famalacops Montreal shooting antisepticops strikasen suspecting Juorider Dwamantha Chold Bamaking Samiches instead of being a cop Yabetha Judge Nigalonians nigga.
Okay, well, hey, that sounded like a bunch of nonsense, but God bless you, brother. Hope you're doing well, Rogue. Yeah, that shit in Canada was crazy. Right outside the Pornhub HQ. Didn't even realize that. That's crazy.
I remember you making a point at the beginning of the war. If we truly left Israel alone, they definitely have a plan B to handle us, like your phone exploding or something crazy along those lines.
Yeah. I do believe that. I don't necessarily know if it would be in, like, our phones. Maybe though. I don't know. I mean, I think it's very possible just because of the whole Unit 8200 getting hired at all the different American tech companies, and the Unit 8200 is the same one who put the bombs in the pagers. So I think it's possible. I don't know what devices that, phones would probably be the most devastating. Because everyone has one. Even if you're poor, you've got a phone.
Send you a DM on Instagram.
I checked. I didn't get it. This is the guy who said he wants to catch a pedophile with me on live stream. I didn't get it. I didn't get your DM. I don't know what your Instagram is. But send me another one. Make sure you get the Instagram right. America Unfiltered Show. It's this right here. This right here. Just type that in without the and put an @ sign before the America and no space. America Unfiltered Show, one word. Okay, I'm skipping a lot of these comments because they're so fucking dumb, some of them. Holy shit.
Love Island turning women into whores and men into cocks. If these women have kids, they're definitely committing suicide once they get bullied for their mom making out with 5 different guys who none are his father.
Oh, 100%. If my mom was Bonnie Blue, I would literally have killed myself. Like, it's just not even a question. It's just like a matter of how bad, like, how would I do it? Like, would I want to do it in a way where, like, I just do it in front of her to let her know how much she fucked up? Or do I just, how do you go about the actual suicide, I guess, is more of the question there.
Why do you call even conservative blacks who you disagree with on some issues racist terms? I get it if he were Jasmine Crockett, but...
Yeah, but that's retarded because he is a legit sub-Saharan. He was not born in America. He was born in sub-Saharan Africa. And he also is like an Uncle Tom retard.
Also, it's disgusting. Someone said we need to get rid of fathers.
Yeah, well, that's Canada.
Also, it's not that I don't want to download Telegram, it's that Telegram has porn and illegal shit on it. That's all. It's not that I don't want to support, because I do.
Yeah,
I
but
just
that's like
can't
a
download.
retarded idea saying, oh, it has porn. So does Instagram and Twitter, by the way. But that's just like, it's again, you just avoid that. Like, if you don't want to see porn on Telegram, you just don't join a channel that posts pornography. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. You would actually have to go out of your way to find the porn. It's not like the porn is just there and you have to block it. Like, there's more porn probably on X that's just readily apparent than on Telegram. On Telegram, you'd have to go and find it. If you downloaded Telegram strictly to join a channel where you're getting political news updates, like, for example, Donald Trump has a Telegram channel. Laura Loomer has a Telegram channel. Alex Jones has a Telegram channel. Tucker Carlson has a Telegram channel. USA has a Telegram channel. Israel has a Telegram. Like, it's just that makes no sense, Christian. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty soon I might get a new job. Maybe I can put in 1 or 2 super chats.
Nice.
I'm an Uncle Juan.
You're an Uncle Juan? The fuck does that even mean?
With the amount of times you rate James, you should super chat him at least once.
Yeah, that's what you'd think. You'd think, like, I get raped 1,000 times, and at the very least, I can't even get a $5. Can't even get a fucking $5. Can't even buy a pack of American Spirit cigarettes. Can't even afford that. No, I'm kidding. Super chats are never necessary, but they're always appreciated, I will say. But that's been the entire show. That was all the comments. That was all the comments for the day. Let's see if this nuclear guy is still alive. Let's check it out for a second if he is. I don't know if he will be. Let's see. No, it ended. It was just 2 hours. Okay. Well, I think that someone said camera looking crispy. Camera looks better. I gotta fix the green screen, though. Every time I move my arms, I'm like, fuck. I gotta fix the green screen, though. I got a better camera. It's just like, I'm so bad at the setting up the green screen. It's just such a fucking, I don't know. It's a bitch. It's such a fucking nightmare. I hate that shit. But I'll figure it out. God bless you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in today. And please, guys, go show Sassy some love. I know we disagree with Sassy, and I do, obviously, on a lot. You guys just saw us argue for 2 hours straight and her crash out on me. She's so in love with me, though. It's great. It's crazy. You can just see it. She's blushing. She's fucking eyes beating out like hearts, like it's a cartoon or some shit. You could physically see her heart just pounding out of her fucking chest. Someone said, you kinda racist. Okay, so? Like, so? Is there a problem with that, sir? Is there a problem with being a little bit of a noticer? Is there a problem with being smarter than the average American? I don't see one, actually. You're kind of racist. It's like, oh, that's kind of the point. That's kind of the point. But yeah, show Sassy some love. She's the Putting You On pod on YouTube. Go follow her there. If you want to donate a super chat to her, feel free. She doesn't have super chat. She's got Venmo and the Buy Me a Coffee, whatever the Buy Me a Coffee fucking thing is. But hit her up. She's great. I do appreciate the collaborations I do with her. I will say she's a very like unique and interesting character. That's why I like talking to Ceci. Because liberal women they're like so repulsive to talk to and annoying. And a lot of things Ceci says, I'm like, ugh, like I get repulsed by it. And she gets repulsed by things I say. But at the same time, we have such unique and similar senses of humor that I think we just get along. I think it works out. So go support Ceci. Obviously, support my show. Please remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment, join the Telegram channel. Check out our website, autv.shop. Someone said, found your show on Spotify. You are funny. Well, I appreciate it. That's what we aim for. The show is about 50% politics, 50% my shitty comedy. So there we go. But okay, God bless you guys. I will see you guys again tomorrow on Wednesday. We got a big show tomorrow, actually. We got Enya. Enya fucking face, bitch. Enya's coming on the show tomorrow. Based Filipino woman. I mean, holy shit. I thought she was Korean when I first met her, but no, she's smart as fuck. She was on my Jubilee episode on the ICE episode, and she was just on a Jubilee episode that aired this Sunday, Dean Withers versus 20 MAGA women. And she necessarily wouldn't classify herself as a MAGA woman, but they'll just take Jubilee will take anyone these days. But yeah, she did well. She held her own. She only had one debate in the episode, kind of sad, but she did well in the debate. She laughed right in Dean's face. I thought it was great. And yeah, she's going to come on the show tomorrow, talk about her experience. We're going to ask her some questions. We love Enya as well. Enya's great. But yeah, other than that, no real updates. We'll do Enya tomorrow, show Thursday, still 50-50 if there's a show Friday, but I would say it's 80-20 if there's no show Friday. There's a chance, but most likely not. Most likely there will not be a show on Friday. I will keep you guys updated, and if you join the Telegram channel, it's the easiest way to stay updated on everything. We put literally everything in the channel. What time we're going live live early or late, or what top. Sometimes I'll even like let the viewers vote on the topics we're going to talk about that day, if it's like a weird news day. So join the Telegram channel, stay updated on all things America Unfiltered. Like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. All the comments are read at the end of each show. Rate the show 5 stars, join the Telegram, and that's all. Thank you guys. I will see you guys again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern with Enya. Hope you guys do have a blessed day and a blessed rest of your night. God bless you guys. The America you once knew is dead. Forget everything you thought you knew. You have been lied to. Used. Turned into a machine whose only use is repeating political talking points that do not serve you. Voting for politicians that don't care about you, and promoting division in a nation that needs unity. America is an empire, and like all other empires, it rose and inevitably will fall. Most people assume America will last forever.